Good evening, you guys. I'm gonna wait for y'all to start coming into the room. As y'all come in, make sure you guys hit the like button. I decided to go live because I was supposed to drop some videos earlier, but I got busy this morning. And I'm gonna drop those videos later today. But I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity to start coming into the room. How is everybody doing? And as you come in, make sure you hit the like button. Hey, J. Clyde. Hey, Tamo8. J. Clyde, a bunch of cutthroat, sick stuff. And this stuff didn't just start going on. These folks been on here doing this. They try to pull you into a beef. It's a whole lot of stuff. So I just had to go and do some stuff. You know what I mean? And it was to protect myself, not only that, but my family and some more stuff. Because I got word that somebody wanted to file a fake report on my mama. Okay. So I just it's sickening what goes on here. Okay, it's sickening. I'm doing good. Hello, Ashley. Well, I'm glad you got the notification today, 901 JB. Hey, Miss Michelle. Okay. Yep, Michelle, it's crazy. It is, it's crazy. I mean, it's crazy what people do on here. It is like they want to try to bait you into stuff. And the more you ignore them, the worse it gets. Okay, you can't get her to get into a beef. Okay, so you go ahead and get back at her. Okay, and at the same time, it's sad. Like I know exactly what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. Okay. You think you just broke the button? Okay, J. Clyde. Send me your number via email. You have to do, yeah, you have to do what you have to do on here because these folks is, I'm telling you, when it's a sector of them, it's a sector. Okay, it's a sector. I know exactly what sector it is. Okay, you know what I mean? Like I said, hey, I guess because I haven't said anything. When you don't say nothing, um, and people want you in the beef. See, beefing brings views. Okay, that's what beefing does. But I mean, I don't do stuff like that. I don't beef. I'm not getting on here to beef. So people are poke with you because they want to beef. That's gonna bring them subscribers and views and shit like that. I don't do stuff like that. I don't do first floor stuff. I'm not getting ready to beef with anybody. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. So when you don't pay them no mind, it makes them even more desperate. Okay. And so people got this thing about thinking because a person doesn't say anything. Well, maybe it's true. It's some things you just don't address, especially when you know what a person is trying to do. You already know what they're trying to do, right? But as far as violations, okay, hacking, hits, things of that nature. And then first thing they say it's a play. Okay, well then that's gonna be for the police. They will know it. The police. We're gonna see what the police say about that. Okay, because if it's a play, I ain't in on it. Okay, see that's how people are able to violate you and then say, "Oh, that's a play," so that people won't believe you. I'm not in no sector, and I don't do no plays. Okay. But I'm not addressing no mess. I'm not going to. I'm not gonna beef. I can't do that. I have people that advise me. They see this shit. They're saying to me, don't address that. But when you have somebody who, go as far as to put your life in danger, okay? Okay, when you have somebody to when you have people to tell you that somebody is trying to solicit a hit on you, y'all, it's crazy. Like I try to wrap my brain around this stuff too. I'm like, well, damn, I don't come from stuff like that. Even growing up in the hood, you know what I mean? People that I even to this day, that people that I'm around, I don't think like that. I get on here to vlog. Do y'all ever hear me speak about anybody else? I'm not gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Okay. So these people concoct a scheme. Well, we can't get an offer here. We'll try to Photoshop some shit. Okay. We'll try to file fake reports on her mother. My mother is one of the most precious people that you will ever run into. God fearing out of this world. Holy Ghost feel out of this world. So if you scared of her, you need to be, because she know how to put them prayers up. Okay. But this is the lengths that people go to when they want to try to drag you down. They'll do anything to try to drag you down. Okay. And so I can't get into no beefs for views. I don't beef for views. Okay. But when I've been notified that my life is in danger, I don't give a damn who think it's real or not. Especially when the people willing to go on record to say it. You have to handle that. Because one thing that we have learned from young Dolph is that you cannot take anything lightly when people are jealous. Jealousy is as deadly as the grave. And hey, before they even told me that some of these people worked with some of these folks that did this to Dolph, I already knew it. That person didn't do nothing but confirm it. You don't never see me get on here busting folks out about who they work with, the sectors, what they doing in their sectors, the scams, none of that shit. But because they have a job to do, they consistently send people at me. And so I'm going to do what my lawyer said. You don't get in no beefs. That's what you paying me for. I'll do the beefing. But as far as the safety, you take that to the FBI. Because when you're trying to solicit a hit from across state lines, motherfucker, that's the feds, bitch. And for what? You want to put a hit on a woman, you fuck nigga. I don't know these folks. Y'all don't never hear me say nothing about these people. I get on here, I do my vlog, and I live my life. They hacked into my shit, intruding on me. We gonna do what's necessary because the people that they work for, that's what they do. So when I went downtown today to let them hear the conversation, because some of this stuff I was gonna even let go of what the people were saying. And guess what? I'm still gonna vlog on the Young Dolph's case. I'm still gonna vlog on the case. Just hope them niggas don't turn their back on you like they did Straight Drop. That's all I got to say, because they say they're gonna pay for lawyers and they don't. Okay? But it's a darn shame how dogmatic people are on here. I don't care who get mad. Okay? Keep poking at her. You got to be a feeble-minded motherfucker to keep poking at somebody that ain't even studying you just because somebody tell you to do it. For some crumbs. I ain't even gonna do that for no views. Okay? But I ain't beefing with nobody on here. And I ain't get ready to beef with nobody on here. And I'm gonna put that into the atmosphere. That's not how I roll. I wish I would get on here and consistently throw shots out at somebody that ain't even studying me. Okay? Hold on, rest in peace, Young Dog. Let me go over to Instagram. Oh, I believe you, rest in peace, Young Dolph. I absolutely 100% believe you. I know that's exactly what happened. I believe you. Everything you just said. That's exactly what happened. I know exactly what they do. Okay. It's a darn shame before God. Run back in the video. Have y'all ever heard me beefing with anybody on here? Whenever y'all see me come for somebody, they came for me first, right? It's a damn shame people want your attention that bad. They be wanting your attention that bad. I ain't never wanted nobody attention that bad. That's borderline obsession. Okay? And so it don't make no sense, you know. It's a darn shame that when people reach out to you and tell you this stuff, and you go, well, when did this happen? When did they ask you to do this? They plotting this stuff way last year, y'all. This is how jealous people are. This is what people will do anything for some money. Anything for some money. And sitting up talking about justice for Young Dolph. Okay? But I know a lot of people be meaning well when they say, Miss T, why that person doing that? You ain't said nothing to them. I know y'all mean well, but y'all, I'm ignoring it on purpose. Okay? People beef with themselves. And what I have to say to the people that let it bother them what folks are doing, don't let it bother you. Let them do what they do. Okay? Let them do what they do. That problem that they got, that's something they got to deal with. That ain't my problem. Okay? And so I'm not in no beefing sector. I'm not getting ready to beef. I'm not getting ready to do any of that. And ain't nobody gonna control what I vlog about. And we can't control her. We're gonna kill her because that's they being paid. Who I ain't never in my life, but then the same thing happened with Miss Lowdown. The same thing happened with Miss Lowdown with some of the same people. Some of the same people that's involved in a lot of this stuff that's going on and these violations. Okay. But I think it's a shame. Okay. I think it's a shame. But I had to make sure that I handled some stuff just in case these folks sick as hell filing fake reports on somebody's mama. This is what they do to try to drag you down. Ah, now I know I get her attention. And so that's the reason why when I went and talked to my lawyer and talked to the police today, okay, I had to make sure that my mother was protected. Oh, she won't respond. So we got to get at her mama to pull her in. Okay. And guess what? I still ain't get ready to be in no beefs on YouTube. Okay. Because, like the officer said, if they know your mama name, that's a problem. If you ain't never said it, they're going to be presented with another problem. Okay. But like I said, it's a shame. I mean, I'm used to stuff. And it's a whole lot of other people that's used to stuff. They don't get on here and fight for crumbs. They ain't gonna put no hits on no. I mean, just like I think it's pathetic for a man to be putting a hit on a woman. As a woman, you will never see me putting a hit on a child. That's equivalent to that. Okay, J. Clyde. Wow. J. Clyde says, I got another behind the scenes hater. You got another behind the scenes hater you may not even know about. And I got the receipts. Ain't that something? And then folks will say, well, people be throwing rocks and hiding their hands. I don't throw shit because if you come at me, I come back at you. That's the problem. It's mental illnesses on here. I'm supposed to be able to come at you, put hits on you, defame your character, put your life in danger, all of that. And you don't say nothing. Cause I'm God. That's how some of these folks think. But I thank God for the people And I'm not worried about nothing photoshopped. Because if you go trying to file anything with any false documentation, they're gonna be waiting on it. Okay. I had already been told to play. And it don't make no sense. Pull her in so we could do this. I had already been told to play. That's why I was being quiet. I was like, hey, I told my lawyer, we got to do something. I don't know why these folks coming at me, but I'm still not gonna leave YouTube. Okay. Wow. And so people think because you don't say anything back to them, that you weak. No, it ain't that you weak. It's just that it's just too much stuff that's beneath me. I ain't gonna be a mama and a grandmama and a woman and be on here beefing. I can't do it. I'll get the subscribers and the views some other kind of way. What's ever meant for me, I'm gonna get it. Okay, I'm gonna get it. Okay, and it won't be off the back of nobody else because I build solid foundations. Okay. People come in here and sometimes we might have heavy debates, but people state what they want to state. We have to respect each other and go on. We have to respect each other and go on. That's why I tell people, wait a minute, unless I know that somebody gonna come up in here that I ain't never seen before trying to steer a narrative, and I know they telling a damn lie. Okay. But I thank God for the people that know what's been going on and that's been hipping me to what's going on. It's a darn shame what people will do. But when you talking about taking somebody's life, but I think one of the reasons that I have been fascinated, thank you, Kimberly. I have been fascinated with it's hard for me to believe that a bunch of dudes from Memphis that has amassed a lot of wealth. And I watch that a lot. And I see what going on here. And I go, dog, they put a hit on that boy. They killed him because he was great. Even though they had some stuff going for themselves, they killed that boy. I'm talking about Young Dolph. They did that. And they still trying to ruin lives through some of these vloggers that they have put on here. And they just want to do it and then hollering about justice for Dolph every other minute. It's one thing when you got kids like straight dropping them and they still know better. But they got an immaturity. But when it's some old crusty niggas, that's just pathetic on a whole nother damn level. Well, I ain't brave enough to assassinate her body, but I participate in assassinating her character. Well, now I'm gonna do the whole thing. I'm gonna just put a hit on her and kill her. It's a damn shame what YouTube has allowed. And don't think this morning that that was not brought up, what YouTube is allowing to happen on here. Okay? Shout out to Key Glock for being number one. Right, J. Clyde. They'll allow death threats just on cuss. Ain't that crazy? Michelle says it's a shame that the only one that can blog on DAW and they isn't from Memphis at all. Do they don't know you can't mess with the blessed people? Absolutely. Absolutely. When you have somebody that might have been against you, that's how you know God is real. You have somebody that might have been against you to reach out to you and say, I was once with this person. I think you need to watch yourself because that person is out to get you. They asked me to hack you because they want to know where you live. I was like, dog, and put it in an email and say, I'll talk. If I ain't got nothing to hide, I'll talk to the feds or whoever. And then God allowed another person to reach out to you via social media and say, I've been wanting to say this to you, and give you the lowdown of everything that they're trying to do to you and who are involved. That's when you know you got favor on your life. It's a damn shame that people still trying to kill people because of the greatness that's on their life. The same thing they did to Young Dolph. And guess what? They still ain't gonna be able to run no sector to own YouTube. Okay? They still ain't gonna be able to. Jealousy is as deadly as the grave. But people doing anything to include selling their souls for some money. Okay? For some money. But it's more than money. It's because of that jealousy too. Okay? It gives them the drive to want to try to destroy somebody's mother, somebody's child, somebody's relative. Because in their mind, they're saying they ain't gonna outdo me. Right? So y'all, this stuff is messed up. So I'm not gonna address this anymore. Okay. And I know people saying, well, what name? I'm not saying no names. You think I'm a damn fool? But you better know their names in a report though. I'm not giving nobody the opportunity. If I say I'm being advised, y'all think I pay that lawyer that money to be crazy? Because people try to mess you over and then look for any loophole to try to still mess you over. Okay? When you nail them. Okay? Lord have mercy. You got that right, Michelle. You got that right. Thank you, Kimberly. I am. I'm staying safe. Of course, y'all know I'm licensed. I carry a weapon. I always keep somebody with me. Especially since I know now that all you have to you vlog on something, people take some crumbs. You know, um, hey, it's just sad. Uh, now they probably looking at trying to get somebody's ignorant little son to. I told him y'all should have went ahead and took her out of here. But hey, what I did was what I needed to do. Okay, because I ain't going nowhere until it's time for me to go somewhere. I'm talking about as far as my life. But motherfucker, if you tried, you fuck nigga, we got documentation, bitch, and you won't be getting away with it. You are the motherfuckers that paid you. They'll turn on you just like they turn on Orange Man Quit. I know they sold him to the vlogs. They fed him to the vlogs. They wouldn't buy straight drop no lawyer. And the feds get ready to get in on this shit right here. So they get ready to turn on these vloggers. They ain't better give them no lawyer money. Okay. I got cousins that are hardcore thugs. I just talked to my cousin and said, cuz, what the fuck is going on? Don't no thugs be out here trying to spin on no women. These niggas got life all the way tore up. But I bet you they better not come near you. It's a damn shame. It's a darn shame. That's right. Each and every person, everything has its run, and then it perishes. Okay, and then it perishes. Cause one thing for sure, you sure gonna reap what you sow. Okay, you sure gonna reap what you sow. I ain't responding to no beefs, and I ain't getting in no beefs. Okay. These folks got a history of violating people, scams, murders, things of that nature, domestic violence, beating women almost to death, rapes. This is their history. And YouTube has allowed them to post up and just violate just regular YouTubers. And you know why they're being violated? If they dare to be great. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. You could say something, she talking about me. What the? These folks crazy as hell. They said you was talking about them. That person was ain't even been on my damn mind. But that's the type of stuff people do when they have been put on a mission to try and assassinate your character. They do things. Now we gotta bait her in. If we keep beating at her, she'll say something. Pull her family in it. Because we gotta get her to say something, because we gotta have a reason to carry this hit out. That nigga put a hit on me. And some of these women ought to be ashamed of themselves. Whoever that cousin is that they say hacked me, lady, you need to be ashamed of yourself, but I hope it was worth it. Because guess what? They gave me your name too. Okay. But I got on here for an open panel. I was supposed to do some videos, and because I'm not gonna give that my energy anymore. But when people being paid, um, y'all already know what it's gonna be. But my comeback is gonna be with the law enforcement and my lawyer. Okay. But that's true. The Messiah's daughter, they have no regards for life. Look at what they did to Young Dolph. They ain't had no reason to kill Young Dolph. And now they done put their folks on here. They pay bloggers to push a narrative. Okay. When folks sit up and say, well, Young Dolph was in the street, Young Dolph was a damn human being. And these folks was mad at Young Dolph because he was great. They just wanted him out of the way because he was great, because he was an issue to them, because he was exposing a whole lot of stuff. And because they knew that Young Dolph, they couldn't blackball him because he had too much money for them to blackball him. And Young Dolph was going to sign more artists and teach them the independent route. That is not conducive to sharky people. Okay. But it's a shame. It is. It's a darn shame. But I sure thank God for having his people everywhere. When you favor, you don't have to worry, because God got his people everywhere. The enemy will tell you, even if they doing dirt, they'll come and hip you to some stuff and they don't even know why they're telling you. And then say, I do dirt, but hey, I ain't want to get involved in that. I do some dirt now. But I didn't want to get involved with that. That's too far. I might do some trolling and stuff, but I ain't in taking to no woman's life. That's what happens when you got the favor of God on your life. He'll make your enemy your footstool. That's what he'll do. And so people can say whatever it is that they want to say about me. It ain't gonna change nothing. I'm gonna be on my channel doing my content. I ain't addressing nothing after this. I'm not gonna do it. Okay. I'm gonna do my content. CMG don't come in here trolling. CMG, would you like for me to drop the link for you to come up? Because if you don't want to click the link, then you can't be in here. I want to drop the link, CMG, for you to come up. Can I drop the link? Because if you don't want to hit the link so you can come up, then you can't be in here. I'm gonna have to block you. When I drop the link, will you come up, CMG? Oh, thank you, new to you, for becoming a member. Okay. But I had some videos, you guys, that I wanted to drop. Like I said, I ended up talking to somebody yesterday. I know you guys saw, and let me explain that. Somebody had reached out to me yesterday at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, that's right. Devil, we rebuke you in the name of Jesus. That's right. That's what my grandmother used to always say. Satan, get thee behind me. Okay. But they ended up telling me about, I told y'all that he reached out to me at like 4 o'clock in the morning on yesterday and told me he had wanted to talk to me. And after we started talking, I kind of brought up Jamarcus, and he brought up that Jamarcus was he said, well, Jamarcus got caught up because Jamarcus fingerprints was on that car, and Jamarcus was the one that went and parked that car on Bradley Street. I said, really? So that was kind of shocking to me because, as I had said before, I had spoken with somebody and they never told me who was driving the car. Y'all know I'm honest about stuff like that. I'm not gonna say somebody told me something and they didn't tell me that. They never told me who was driving the car. Okay. But they told me that they was aware that there were other cars that was around, that they did not come by themselves, right? They was aware of that and they knew where the cars were positioned. As I said before, there was a police cam that was like over across from uh the cookie shop in that vicinity that was quickly moved, right? So they was able to get video from all of the businesses because, as I said, that's a high impoverished area. I mean, crime area. So all of the businesses around that area has video. They was able to get the video. So I think I had spoken about that, right? But when this person, kind of told me a little bit more about Jamarcus, because the only thing that we really, really knew about Jamarcus was that Jamarcus was he has a conspiracy charge, right? And I think I said, when I called a person back and I was like, are you sure? Because the person that told me this is not an investigator. The person that told me this is a person that works downtown, so they would be able to hear some information because they work around that. They're just not an investigator, right? And so They gave me some more information. I mean, I was intending to do a video this morning, but I was out taking care of business. Um, on about Cornelius, because he had told me a whole lot of stuff about as it relates to Cornelius. Um, as it relates to Cornelius, and so I was intending to drop some gems about that, about Cornelius, and a little bit more about Orange Mound Quet. Of course, we already knew that Orange Mound Quet is in jail because number one, they turned on Orange Mound Quet. That's number one. They turned on him. And number two, Orange Mound Quet didn't do what he didn't do everything he was supposed to do as it relates to their money. Then that person dropped some more gems, and like I said, so I'm in the process because I know people hack phones and things and nature. Hell, they might have even heard that conversation because he sure dropped a whole lot of gems. And the thing about it is, I'm still gonna talk about it. It ain't nothing that I can get on here and say that the police don't already know. That person that told me that worked downtown. Okay, so if he worked downtown and he work around those officers and stuff. Big Jook, you want me to drop the link for you? Do you want me to drop the link for you, Big Jook? Because see, I don't believe Big Jook crazy enough to come in here. Do you want me to drop the link for you, Big Jook? And I know that ain't none of Big Jook because he said, I hear you guys. So we know that ain't none of Big Jook shit. I keep hearing you guys put my name in your mouth. That's how we know that ain't Big Jook. Big Jook from straight up out the damn hood. He don't even talk like that. So you blocked. Big Jook, you just need to make sure you keep paying them attorney's fees. Okay. They need to quit trolling. They said, is it Big Stepper? It might be Big Stepper. Joy Loves God said, and dodge. That's right, and dodging them bullets. Street Politics said, Big Juke, why you tell on youngster? They going to make another page now because I blocked them. They making another page. They making another page as fast as they can. And then they come in here trolling. I'm gonna block that one. Flame Spitter said it's Big Pepper. Hey, Denise. Big Jook got bigger fish to fry. I don't believe he probably be in the bushes sometimes, but I don't believe he'll be coming in here. Shit, Big Jook, he better be worried. Big Jook worried about other stuff. Sure. Joy Loves God says, Big Sister tripping and speaking proper. I'm telling you, he's speaking proper. He don't forgot about the North Memphis. He forgot about the North Memphis. He brand new. Shoot. Lynn Smith says, I want total justice for young Dolph, and Miss T knows it's frustrating, but stay the course and stay focused. I am. I'm going to stay focused. Flame Spitter said, Big Duke don't even have a YouTube. They said he Hollywood now. Skywalker says, I came across the Skull Vlogger and I think he tied into all of this. He even as shady Raven has one of his mods. I know them Cookie Monster pockets get faster after this all. Hmm. Rest in peace, Young Dog says, you're right. They most definitely be on YouTube. YouTube on every phone. Kimberly says, Big Sister don't know how to talk proper. It's so sad all over the damn truth about Flipper Man. Mm-hmm. People been put on here to change narratives. Okay. They've been put on here to change narratives. And the thing about it is it's not gonna change anything. It's one thing when you have your vlog. Like I see a lot of these vlogs that pop up and you hear people talk about who these folks are affiliated with. And I don't have nothing to say because they're saying that they're actually the ones. Some of these foreigners are the ones, and I know some of these folks don't like when I say, "But you called us a foreigner." Okay. Um, with these channels are the ones that's helping them to hack, right? Some of these black people to hack also. They help them to get their information, especially this one sector that I was told about that I'm hearing that's helping this blogger to harass me. They try to act like they beefing, but they are not beefing. And but it started with that sector, okay? And I'm hearing that sector wants to control certain narratives on YouTube because they actually work directly with record labels. Um, so anyways, what I did was um Lord, they done went and made a straight drop page. Straight drop straight in the hole. Now y'all gonna get straight drop in trouble now, but I mean he in the hole, so I tell you what, we're gonna go on and block you too. They said Juke was using T9. Straight drop, you played with your own damn name when you stood out there and shot up Dolph. You played with your own name and you played with yourself, your life. They say he using the guard phone. Oh, he might be. He might be. Thank you, new to you. She says, real recognized at Real Talk with Tamara. Thank you, new to you, for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Tamo A says they killed Dolph and they're going down for it. Just give it up and take it like a man. The feds are coming, deal with it. Absolutely. The feds are definitely coming. The feds are definitely coming. And they coming for more than just one person. Now they get ready to go make a Yo Gotti page. They get ready to make a Yo Gotti YouTube page now coming here. Then they're gonna make a Black Youngster page. You know, they going down the line making those YouTube pages, and as they come in, we gonna greet them and block them. So they have to go make another page, okay? He said, "Wow, it's crazy. You said they named they was deal with each other. Now, who was dealing with what you talking about, V Money? Who was dealing with each other?" Michelle Johnson says Feds can't come fast enough for these hackers and bloggers. They coming and scam for the scammers. Um, Flame Spitter TV says someone need to send straight drop of cheese, a hamburger mix with fiberglass. Well, straight drop still down there in the hole. They told me some stuff about straight drop too. A real deal, Lee. Kimberly Chambers says, Michelle, exactly 100. I can't wait. Um, Raven and Skull. Raven and Skull. Okay. Can somebody go make a little Migo page so I can make a Grove Hero page and come in here and slap him? Hey, August. I love that name, August. Oh, they probably making a little Migos page right now. I bet that's what they're doing, making a little Migos page. James and Iris said a major data breach at U.S. Marshals Department just announced. Mm-mm. Thank you, Kimberly. People get on here to vlog, I mean, well, I'll say, as for me, that's what I get on here to do. I get on here to vlog, and I get on here to speak the truth as I know it. um I'm not gonna get on here and make up no stuff, and to have fun. We have fun on here. Not to beef, not to all that other stuff. I can't get into that. Elvis Brown says Yo Gotti should have known that they would be looking at what he built twice. Somebody from his camp has something to do with it. He put his whole label in jeopardy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you telling the truth about that? Hmm. I tell you. I keep saying that, because people try to say, well, you sure is hard on him. I sure am. I'm hard on him for real because um that man that man is the reason for all of this stuff. He's really at the very core of it, because he could have stopped this stuff and he didn't do it. No, I didn't hear that. I don't know, Jay Clyde. I don't know. Real deal Lee says, I hope that soccer team does something. Thank you, Miss Chambers. Thank you, Kimberly, for the cash app. I know. I see he tried to get me in a catch bag. Miss Diane said, J Cloud, I thought you had her. James says 20 people have shot. Y'all know what? Memphis is really in a state of emergency as far as this crime. This crime is absolutely out of control. And it's out of control because a lot of these politicians want it to be out of control. They want it to be out of control. Crime pays. And I think that's how it is in every city, especially when you have crooked politicians. Somebody just said Moneybag signed with Rock Nation. Didn't I just read that? Did somebody say Moneybag signed with Rock Nation? Thank you, August. Didn't somebody just say Moneybag signed with Rock Nation? I thought that I did read that, didn't I? I did read that. I think some Rico's about to hit a couple gangs in Memphis. Outside of Memphis too. I can't understand how these older dudes get themselves caught up in this stuff. You in your 40s and stuff, you still call yourself your late 30s, 40s and stuff. You sitting up talking about, these folks sick. They think they're gonna truly have an organization going on. Okay. But they affiliated with these record labels. And I think these record labels thought that they really had an ace in the hole. We take out our competition, we put our bloggers um on because a lot of people are looking at YouTube and vlogs now. We put our vloggers on to change the narrative, to do jewelry tampering. They just didn't think it out. I guess they didn't think it out enough because the feds are like 5, 6 steps ahead of them. Oh, Flame Spitter says he thinks that he did. Okay. They said Key Glock is number one. Y'all know I'm very supportive of Key Glock. Shout out to Key Glock. I love to see that young man doing well. And I want to see all the Young Dolls artists do well. That's why she's the queen. You can't trip her up. I love seeing all the Young Dolls artists doing well. You're right. CMG, you absolutely right, August. Flame Spitter, I think that's true. Because now somebody had said, and you think about it now, Jay-Z does not really deal with people unless he's gonna gain more off of them than they gain off of themselves. And somebody had said that Yo Gotti had to give Jay-Z like 35% of 36% of his company or something like that. For him to take him up under his wings or something like that. And that sound about right. They done went and did it. They done went and did block them. Y'all block them. Y'all block them. My moderators got them blocked. I told y'all they was getting ready to go do a Yo Gotti page. Yeah, we know you did it. We know you didn't have to come in here and tell us that because we already know you did. Um, the person that made that fake page, Mario Mims, we already know. You didn't have to come in here and tell us. We know you did. You guys, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Let me see something. I want to get a consensus. I want to hear what you guys think about this. I'm gonna ask y'all. Um, okay. So we got 152 people in here. I want to know what y'all. I truly want to know what y'all think about this. I want to know if you all. What do you all think about Cornelius Smith? Do y'all think that he was involved in the assassination of Young Dolph? And why do y'all think that he would get involved? Because see, I've heard people say that he was a janitor, but I guess just from on the YouTube, and maybe he was a janitor, but I hear he's into something else. I'm praying for the city and for humanity as a whole. Shan says she thinks she did it for the money. He did it just for the money. Hey, Kimberly. Draco says, I'm praying for the city and for humanity as a whole. Absolutely. Me too. Humanity is in a bad state. I'm telling you, humanity is in a bad state. Michelle says she thinks that he did it for the money. Lynn Smith says, I read where Jay-Z could have stopped the beef with Dolph. He's Yo Gotti's boss and Black Youngster. Yes, I do. He was involved with Zach Randolph. Mm. Lord, they done went and made a Black Youngsters page. Y'all, yeah, all right, Black Youngster. Y'all block Black Youngster for me. Shy Bear says, even if he didn't pull the trigger, he knows who did it. Okay, Shay Clyde. Greyface says, for the money and his relationship with Juke, Cornelius was depressed in the months leading to Doll murder. Hmm. Hey, Demon. On Code Always, just got to work and turned you on. What's the topic? I saw a picture you posted of yourself. You are a good looking young lady, miss. Thank you so much. They're gonna keep coming. They making a little Migos one right now. Y'all make sure y'all go in on that little Migos and then block them. James says that I don't know, those attorneys try to confuse you. Okay. True Aquarius says, then Bag and TZ. Mm-hmm. You show right, J. Clyde. The next gonna be a white Benz account. I'm telling you. New to you says, I don't see the trolls comments going on my phone. That's because I've been blocking them. I think that they did a Mario meme. They did a Mario memes account. They did a Big Juke account. They did a Black Youngster account. Moneybag next, Lil Migos next, and the white Benz, like J. Clyde just said. Rest in peace, Young Doll says Cornelius gonna be just like that Robert Allen dude in the XXX case, telling everything. Greyface says, I also don't believe he was the shooter with the chopper. Was he out there with the gun? Possibly. But if you know Straight Drop history of hits, he wasn't doing it with Cornelius. Y'all, they done made the money bag yo page. Lord have mercy. Oh my God, these folks is sick. Anytime you can go and continuously make pages like that, it is something wrong. It is something wrong. I'm telling you, normally they be in a drug rage coma. They be out in a drug coma, in a drug and coma. But they up early today. Jesus Christ. um G Money says, I guess they say they got time today. They got time today. They up getting high early. Shoot. They is up getting high because they normally don't go into the meth house until later. They normally don't go into that meth house until later. And then they get high and then they be on YouTube trolling, but they up early. Yes, they are, Kimberly. And I mean, they be making them pages fast. Rest in peace, Young Dog says they got hundreds of phones because you have to have a different phone and email every time you make a new YouTube. Yeah, they do. They got a lot of different burner phones. And what they do is they have a lot of different SIM cards and stuff like that. And he said that fentanyl. That fentanyl got him up. Lord, they done put out a new fentanyl. Lord have mercy. Lord, Moneybag Yo ain't the only one that had nothing to do with it. I had nothing to do with it either. Lord have mercy. They went and did an ESTG page. Like Prince asked why the label was charging him when he did his own music in his own studio. He said card fentanyl is even stronger. Do it have them zombified? Because they is acting a plumb fool on here. In order to be making this many pages back to back like this, it's somebody is geeked up for real. Um, Berta says that fentanyl gonna be the death of them. Let them have fun. I'm telling you, that fentanyl they're gonna overdose. I hate that these folks are getting on all these heavy drugs like that. Isn't fentanyl like equivalent to meth? Isn't fentanyl equivalent to meth? I know they say that fentanyl is a horse tranquilizer. No, it ain't gonna change those indictments. Michelle says it's for cancer patients. Okay. Oh wow. They said it's worse than heroin, fentanyl is. So does it make them psychotic? Which drug is it that make them psychotic? Is it that heroin or is it the fentanyl? They got a new drug coming out of New York. Oh Lord. I'm trying to figure out what makes people try drugs when they know what it could do to them. I mean, when you see the effects of what, I guess I would have to ask somebody who has been, and I'm not trying to talk bad about anybody, but I'm talking about like somebody that has recovered. What makes a person decide to try a drug and you see what it has done to other people? J. Class says fentanyl is a painkiller. It's a painkiller. It's like heroin. Have them tired and sleepy. Wow. Pain management. Doctors use it for chronic pain. That's an ex soldier boy. Um, Fentanyl make oxycodone look like weed. Oh wow. Because they be thinking they can escape reality by getting on them. Oh wow. Mm. They don't think they'll get addicted. Mm. So the new age people, like the younger generation, they don't do crack no more, huh? They're using drugs that are stronger, as if crack wasn't bad enough, because crack really destroyed families in the 80s. But the thing about it is, like people that was on crack, like in the 80s, they started to recover, like maybe like in the late 90s, the early 2000s. Mostly depression to feel the effects. That's when they feel gangster. Oh wow. J. Cloud says, I got a bad pill many years ago that had fentanyl in it, and I'm lucky to be tying this right now. Typing this right now. Oh wow. Y'all know back in the day, people was really, and they doing it now though, was really spiking folks stuff, lacing their drinks up, lacing up their weed and stuff. Everyone on opiates now. Oh, thank you, Hero Fix TV, for the $5 super sticker. He says most black people start using due to depression and something negative that happened to them in their past. Right. You know what? I've heard like ladies say, like young girls too, say, especially if they was molested. I remember I had this intern um that came and I loved her too. She was majoring in videography, and she came and she interned with me for the summer, and she was absolutely awesome. She was so awesome. And so I told her, I was like, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do like a documentary on I told her, I said, we're gonna do like a documentary a molestation on human trafficking. And she was very interested. She was like 19, 20 years old. She was real interested. And so finally, like right before her internship was over, she said, you know why I was so interested in in this documentary? I said, why? She said, it's because of what my biological father used to do to me. She said, to this very day, I don't like birthdays. I said, why? She said, because during birthdays, my dad would ask me growing up, so what are you going to give me for my birthday? Because I mean, like my interns, when they would come in there, because I had more than one, but she had started off with me early on. I would have them spoiled. Like I would, they were supposed to do so many hours. If they didn't want to do them, like after we finished, I would just give them their hours and tell them y'all can go home. Every day they came into the office, I was like, y'all hungry? I was ordering pizzas and stuff every day. I treated them. I guess I treated them like they were kids or something. And I love my interns, but um she said that she had gotten addicted at some point to like sleeping pills, because she wanted to stay asleep all the time because she didn't like thinking about um what her dad was putting her through. And when her birthday came up there, hey, I'm glad, because she didn't seem that excited. But then she told me later on, I don't like celebrating birthdays. I don't like celebrating anybody's birthday, not even my own. So I said that to say this. You're right, Hero Fix TV. Sometimes a lot of women, and I know when they say when young ladies are out prostituting and things of that nature, you don't ever really know. Some of that stuff is learned behavior. You don't ever really know what people have gone through, and it's a lot of people have been extremely traumatized. And what they do is they use some type of narcotic to try to keep them high so that they don't have to think about it. It's unfortunate. Guys started using heroin because it kept you hard forever. That's where the term dope came from. Oh wow. Um, Recipes Young Dog says make you last longer. Doing what? Staying limp. um, James and Iris said that Steve Mulroy said aggravated assault cases will no longer be dropped just because the victim refuses to cooperate. Good. He need to keep them killers in jail too, because he done shot off. He, he gonna mess around and make me do a show on him. I knew to you says some of these folks turn up when they don't have a blunt, evil as hell. Yeah, that's true. Who was that said they met? Real Deal Lee said they messing with my page. They need to leave your page alone. Um, Rest in peace, young dog says during sexual activities, everyone turn on honey packs and perks. Now Percocets are pain pills too, right? Real deal Lee, put a VPN on your phone. Rest in peace, young dog says I never tried no pills though, just been told about them. Oh Lord. Hold on, you guys. Hmm. Hold on for a second, guys. I'm trying to do something. Hey, Demon, check your social media. Yeah, check your social media right quick. You guys, make sure y'all hit the like button. I think they be on these when they're in their 20s and stuff, 20s, 30s, and 40s, they on Viagra. That's too young to be on Viagra, but I think it's because of these drugs that they're on. I think it's because of the drugs that they're on. That's what I think. It may take, as the old people say, it takes their nature away. It take their nature away. They don't get nothing up. They can't get up. He said, "Don't leave out Philly, New York, and Detroit." Um, Joyless Guy says, my friend said back in the day her husband rubbed some Stay Hard cream, his Johnson, and when he finished and fell asleep, he just laying there mad. She just laying there mad. He also included gun victims and violence. He also said that he wants the police to work violent crimes. Maybe they will stop making these ticket writing contests. Right? They need to be out here. Um, um, when they get the criminals, they need to keep them in jail. Stop setting these bonds and stuff, letting them get out when they commit these hard crimes, these murders and stuff. Hey, Demon.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, nothing much. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, guys, I guess I'll be standing in while Queen Tamara goes to the powder room. How's everybody today? I'm chilling like a villain today. It's my off day from work. So I just happened to pop in. Actually, I just happened to pick up my phone and saw that Tam was on live. So yeah, guys, look, I learned something new every day. I promise you. I thought that any kind of drug had a man just weak in the knees and limp as a noodle. So as old as I am, I'm still learning something. Rest in peace, Young Dolph said, D-Ma, when T get back, tell her, read my comment. I got to tell y'all about the situation I was just informed about. Um, Rest in peace, Young Dolph. If this is like a super duper jewel, send that to Tam. You know how we do it. Send it to her so she can read it first. Because you know they be coming over here selling all your stuff that you put in here. Then they get off and turn around and go do a video like in 2 seconds. Rest in peace, Young Dog said, I got a little gem to put y'all on some about what went on today. Just got a call literally 1 minute ago. Forgot to get the green light from T first. Okay, rest in peace, Young Dog. Can you send that to Tam real quick so when she come back she can read it and then kind of go from there. Jay Clyde said they keep talking Viagra in the 20s, and by the time taking Viagra's in their 20s, and by the time they in their 40s, they getting to have to. I can't see y'all. My glasses need to be clean. They getting to have to tie that thing to a popsicle stick. You ain't never lied, Jay Clyde. I'm telling you, man. That soldier boy is on his last leg by the time they get 35. Hey, Miss Diane, Roberta, real deal. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all when I get back. I will be back in 5 minutes. Okay, rest in peace, Young Doll. She put her on that spot. Yeah. Hey, Alabama hitter. Yeah, I mean, I just thought that, to me, it's no different than like when, say, like a man have to take a high blood pressure medication or heart medication, and I'm sure this other stuff is much more potent than heart medication and, you know, uh, other kind of medications. And sometimes when they have to take that stuff, it makes them, it messes with their libido, and it makes them kind of impotent. You know what I mean? So that's why I thought, if you take anything that's 20 times stronger, that your soldier be just half dead, one foot in the grave, another one on a banana peel. Jay Clyde, baby, I don't know if I'm a legend or not. Hey, baby, I just be cooling. Yeah, Roberta, we got news. Tam.
Huh? I'm back.
Hey, rest in peace, Young Dolph said he got a jewel, but I told him to send it to you first. He said he
Okay.
just got a call like a minute ago. So I don't know if you want him to just go ahead and drop it, but just kind of, I don't know how you want to, you can decide how you want to have him, say what he got to say. Because I just get tired of them coming over here listening in the bushes. They don't want to hit the like button, but then every time he drop a jewel or put something in the chat, they turn around 2 seconds later and do a damn video on it. Cat Daddy, you're a triple girl. Yeah, I'm a triple OG. I'm a triple threat. New to you, girl. Look, they don't want no smoke with me. I beat them to death. Where I throw mothballs at them and beat them to death with my damn cane. No, I ain't that damn old. I ain't got no mothballs and I ain't walking on no cane yet. So, I still got a little bit left in me. I was answering the young lady about what makes you limp. Y'all still on y'all still talking about them limp things. Cocaine does that, heroin keeps you hard forever. Shit, I need me a coke what they say, cocaine does a heroin keeps you hard forever. I need me a heroin addict then, huh? When I just want to get a good back scratching. Yeah, go get me a heroin addict for now. I don't know. I can't do that. Shit, he'll never leave. No, no cobwebs. You know, all new to you, girl. I got look. I got about five gray strands of gray hair. Seriously, and I feel so blessed at my age. I ain't like completely white. I ain't got but a few strands of gray hair. So you know
Have
that's a
y'all ever
blessing.
seen Demont? She dropped dead gorgeous.
D my OG status go way back like the seats in the Cadillac. Yeah, diamond in the back, sunroof top. Dig in the scene with a gangster lean. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Remember that Tam from remember Romy Rome from Martin Show?
Yeah, rest in peace, Young Dolph. I just sent you a message. Is he still on here?
He said he'd be back in 5 minutes, so I guess he'll pop
Okay.
back in. Mm-hmm. Thank you, I am She Johnson. Thank you, honey. I'm trying, girl. You know, but one thing I'm gonna tell y'all something about me. Looks ain't never been all that serious with me, Tam, and that's real talk. I think, you know, in this society, in this day and age, women are just putting too much damn emphasis on how they look. Everything is about their looks and nothing about, you know, being classy and what comes out of their mouth and trying to better themselves and be goal oriented. You know, everything just looks, you know, how I look today. You know, and it's okay. There ain't nothing wrong with keeping your looks up all day, every day. You know, a woman's supposed to keep herself together, but I don't pride myself on just that. You know what I mean? I try to pride myself on how I treat people. And I treat people the way I want to be treated, you know, because you can look good all day long and have a stink attitude.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Um, somebody was saying, I don't know if it was, I think it was, I can't think of who it was, Draco Johnny or somebody was saying that um, um, mankind is at an all time low. People don't care about human life anymore, and that's a darn shame. When do we ever get to this point? Whereas, if I got a problem with somebody, I'm just gonna kill them.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, come on now. Uh, I can't get mad at another female if her butt bigger than mine or her she got more melanin in her skin or she popping her talk better than me. You know, I don't proclaim to be the best speaker because I'm not. You know, I am a big conversationalist, but I don't proclaim to be able to be a public speaker. You see what I'm saying? But you can't get mad at somebody else for the gifts that God has given them. And you can't clone yourself to them. You can't make yourself uh, identical to somebody that God has already created and made in the image He wants them to be in. You know, that's the problem they had with Dolph. You know, God created Dolph and gave Dolph the mind that He wanted him to have. You see what I'm saying? So you can't get mad at Dolph's gifts. You can't get mad at his 6'2" frame and his melanated chocolate skin and his gift of gab and his swagger. You know you can't get mad at that. But people are so damn fickle and insecure and mentally unstable that uh you know they get mad at somebody just because of the way God made them and brought them into this world. And that's sick on so many damn levels.
Yeah, it's true. You know, um, you would think that, as I always say, that Yo Gotti and them, and a whole lot of other artists, Ti, all of them, they would have been trying to get with Dolph to start a movement, an independent movement. But even if they didn't want to do it, because a person has a right to do whatever they want to, why not just let him be great? As I always say, that um, rap was started because of battle rapping and things of that nature. We all remember that. So when did they ever get to you can't say nothing back to me? You got men putting hits on women. She thinks she gonna be great, her smart ass. She ain't gonna talk back to me. I'm gonna have somebody kill her. This is what is going on.
And I'm gonna tell you something, Tam. 9 times out of 10, these damn keyboard gangsters got bigger damn fish to fry. That's why you talking about putting a hit on me. You the one running from the ones that's trying to take your damn life. So at the end of the day, you know, your life is really jacked up because you the one got to look over your shoulders and can't come out the damn house. You know what I'm saying? And see, one thing, and like I told you, one thing I'm not going to be is a prisoner uh, to YouTube, a prisoner to the internet. You can't imprison yourself in your life because of these clowns out here. Because in essence, they got bigger fish to fry. You still dodging damn bullets. Because if they didn't get you the first time, trust and believe they're still looking for you, because so they can really finish the job. You see what I'm saying? So you and what you got going on over here on your channel and in your life should be the least of their worries.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I feel you, Jay Clyde. Yeah. See, it's and that's why I say some of these social media sites need to get sued, because anytime that you can commingle adult entertainment and content in with children's entertainment, and I'm talking about YouTube as a whole, because a child can access YouTube. There are no, nothing in place that they just can't get on YouTube. But I promise you, I have seen everything from videos talking about I like to get my booty ate, or the first time I got my booty ate, or the first time I gave head, and girl, all kinds of content. And to me, that's pornographic. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
and that's why I say that YouTube need to be called to the table for that, because you cannot commingle adult entertainment content. They on here straight selling booty. Okay, they out here hoeing on YouTube, and then you got kids that can access all of this. They access any damn video that they want to click on. It just shouldn't be like, and that's why they shut all that crap down on Craigslist. Craigslist used to have a section for dating. And after them, that Craigslist killer started taking them girls out, they went ahead and shut down that portion of Craigslist. You see what I'm saying? So ain't no giant too big to get knocked down. I don't give a damn how many billions of dollars you bringing in with ads, because at the end of the day, if the content and the material is affecting people, then to me that's grounds for a lawsuit.
Says Miss Lady is a big dog preach. I love to hear regular folks rise up. As Miss Tamara said, we support these guys, and we have to be aware of who we and the youth are following. Absolutely. Young Dolph said that. He said Young Dolph said in the interview, these artists got a responsibility to these kids, the energy that they putting out there in the atmosphere.
Yeah. And you know what, Tam? I remember back in the day when they used to battle rap, girl, they'd be so close up on each other's face, and spit was flying. They damn near touching nose to nose, cussing each other out and dogging each other out and playing the dozens. But guess what? Nobody never died behind it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, at what point did your dingaling become so limp that you can't take somebody dissing you? And back in our day, we used to call it, playing the dozens. Your mama so fat, look like she eat 3,000 cheeseburgers for dinner. Oh, have whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't go out and kill each other. We just talked about their mama back and kept it moving, and then probably played together the next day. But these clowns now, I think it's the money. I don't even think it's so much about the dissing as it is the money. Everybody wants to be in control of something. Everybody want to be chief, the head Negro in charge, and I don't think it's worth 60 years to life, though. I really don't. I mean, was it worth it? And like I told you before, when you feel like you can get out here and just take somebody's life and think there's no consequences to it, to me, there's a certain arrogance that goes along with that kind of mentality when you feel like, yeah, I can just do whatever I want to do. And the reason is because they've been getting away with it. But I'm gonna tell you something, I really do kind of feel like Fonnie Willis has really set the stage for rappers or these gangs in all of these cities, and for these other DAs and jurisdictions to start stepping their game up. They're going to start stepping their game up, and like, y'all not getting ready to take over our city and just take our people out. You're not getting ready to do that. So I really think that Fonnie Willis has really set the stage on taking these gangs down. Um, you know, can't just get out here and just take people's lives.
She did. I'm very proud of Fonnie Willis. And even though they're saying that Thug and them might get off, hey, she caused a lot of discomfort, didn't it? He gonna be very cognizant of what he do from now on, ain't it? And the rest of them is too.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to. And I'm gonna tell you something. This Dolph case has set the precedence too. That they thought they was gonna take Dolph out, and they was gonna sweep it under the rug, and he was just gonna be another dead rapper. Same way with Nipsey Hussle. You know, Eric Holder thought he could get in there and play a nut roll, and after they beat his head in prison, and he was sitting up there in court with that pumpkin head, and the whole side of his left side of his face was swole up. He thought he was gonna play the nut roll. Oh, I had psychological issues growing up, and I don't know, it was a sudden crime of passion. Ain't no sudden crime of passion when you shoot somebody multiple times. You see what I'm saying? Some things are just premeditated, and the way they did Dolph dirty. This was premeditated. It was planned. They plotted it out, and they carried it out because you plotted it months before you took them out. They plotting on Dolph way back in July or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
And it was
anytime you can sit
probably
back.
way before then.
Yeah, before then. Yeah, y'all was plotting on him. He sure do new to you. He sure look like he's 55 years old, and he ain't never coming out of there. But yeah, they plotted. he they plotted on him months before they took him out. And that's why I say I get so sick and tired of these ninjas talking about, well, my childhood was messed up. My mama was on drugs. Well, it's a lot of people mama on drugs, and mama's was parent that probably didn't need to have kids to begin with, but everybody that had that kind of childhood don't go out here and commit murder. So miss me with that. It's no excuse to just get out here and take people's lives because you had a jacked up childhood. And it's just the way they do them, girl. The way they did Mo 3, girl, was like extra dirty. Y'all blocked him, got him on the expressway, broad daylight, girl. They didn't give a damn about the other
And he was running. They
drive.
was running with everybody looking. I mean, like they was just on a mission. Like we got to get him. I mean, that's just evil to see somebody running for their life, and they was just that, just like he was running for his life. They was running even harder to take his life.
To
They
take
didn't care
his
about
life.
all them folks being out there.
Yeah. Yeah. But see, that's what I said, Sam. See, that's that cockiness. It's the cockiness of feeling like you entitled to do that you can do that. I said, this gangster lyrics and this gangster rap got them tripping, got them tweaking. They really feel like they are just living in the Stone Cold, back in the old Western days. They can just get out here and gun somebody down and then go on and live their life. No, it's a new day. Like I said, 2023 gonna be the year of reckoning and the year of revelations. Cause see, everybody that's been sitting back with this facade and acting like they living their best life, baby, them masks are slowly falling off. Their faces are melting right before our very eyes. When they say egg on the face, they got egg on their face right now. Yeah, Robbie, like they would filmed a movie, and then Joy Loves God. You're right, Joy. He ran. That boy Eric Holder ran back and kicked Nipsey Hussle in the face after he shot him. So you already got him down on the ground. Then you're gonna turn around and kick him in his head and all that kind of crap. Come on now. But what killed me though is that when they do all this stuff, and then when they get arrested, they want everybody to feel sorry for them. They don't want to stand up in court and start wearing prescription glasses and stuff like they the nutty damn professor trying to look all intelligent and important. And you done gun somebody down like a dog. Are you serious? Are we supposed to look at you like you are human? No. Can't look at you like nothing but the demon and the devil that you are. You a killer. That's it and that's all. So if you want to go out and your life legacy is built off you being a killer, if that's what you want your legacy to be, and you want your kids to know that that's what your legacy is, then hey, if you like it, I love it. Shan saying them little hats. Right, them little Muslim hats, girl. Everybody they go be a Muslim when they get locked up, don't they? They find next time you see them in court, they coming there talking about shalom. Like, dude, please, you didn't know nothing about Muslim until you get locked up. Everybody won't turn Muslim after they get locked up. Did rest?
He responded to it. You talking about
okay.
rest in peace, Young Dolph? He responded.
Yeah, he got you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Yeah, but it's just killing me. It's killing me that people just so damn jealous. You can't come over here on your community page and show a picture of you with your legs crossed and your cute little high heels that you wear for somebody turn around trying to break their damn neck to show they damn broke down arthritic greasy ass kneecaps trying to compete. It's like, stop it. This is not a competition. And that shows you people's weakness. And I've learned that a lot of people's weakness is insecurity. You know what I mean? When you're so insecure that you can't stand the sight of another person because it always reminds them of what they're not. See, that's the problem. See, I can look at any woman and give her flowers and say, oh, that's a beautiful sister.
Me too.
I can look at it. You know what I'm saying? I can look at another man and say, that's a nice looking brother. I ain't gonna never take my eyes that God gave, that blessed me to see. You know how many blind people out here, they ain't never seen nothing. You know how many deaf people out here, they ain't never had the blessings of hearing anything or seeing anything. You see what I'm saying? They had a handicap. So when God has given you a blessing, it's a blessing to be able to wake up with your health, to be able to walk, to be able to talk, to be able to see. You know what I'm saying? But you take those things for granted. See, we take what people think are little things. These are not little things. We got a lot of people in our world that are blind and deaf, mute, or whatever. But you use the very gifts that God has given you to look at another person with hate. That's why I say for all of them that ran Moultrie down on the highway, for all of them that jumped out the car on dog, I wish, girl, they damn legs would just break. Really, I wish God would cripple them. But they can't run no damn more in life.
Well, the thing about it is, I can't understand why people think that they can just take somebody out, just like they took Young Dolph out, and they wanted to laugh about it. First of all, they're sitting up talking about snitches and things of that nature. Who did the snitching? They did. They thought that they was going to incite fear in the Memphians just that bad, just like they tried to. You have I remember Thaddeus Matthews, and there was this other vlogger that she's not a vlogger, she's a radio person, was talking about the Young Dolph's case. And people had started making fake pages because there were so many people that knew what happened. They were making fake pages, going on their Facebooks and things of that nature and giving them information. They was threatening them folks so bad. They was threatening them so bad to the point that the young lady got on and said, I'm not vlogging on the Young Dolph's, not vlogging, but I'm not talking about the Young Dolph's case no more. They just threatened my family. But that was kind of like, that was before Straight Dropping them were arrested. They was threatening Thaddeus so bad, he went to the district attorney. So a lot of these people, that stuff was being traced. So
Right.
when you start threatening people and stuff like that, so JoJo Splat them got on the same night that Young Dolph was killed. Straight Drop got on the same night that Young Dolph was killed. So who told it? Folks was already tagging the FBI into their post. Straight Drop wasn't laughing, but JoJo Splat and them was laughing about it.
You see,
But
rest
it
in
got
peace, Young
real
Dolph.
later. They thought they was gonna be able to do that and get away with it.
You see, rest in peace, Young Dolph. Comment up here. He said, "Oh yeah, he said, oh yeah, I'm glad T on. I want to enlighten y'all about the Memphis in May. CMG Lane. They had Dolph took off the thing. Glock them supposed to been coming to Beale Street to do a tribute in May, but CME stop it. How the hell CMG gonna stop something? And they don't even live in damn Memphis.
And how the city of Memphis gonna let them?
Yeah, who in the hell allowing that?
Well, the Memphis in May is I think this millionaire guy is over the Memphis in May. Let me see. I'm getting ready to say that. I know he's a millionaire guy. So why would he let them do that? So,
But people think this type of stuff don't be going on. Yeah, CMG they don't even live in Memphis. So why in the hell would they be worried about Free coming to Beale Street in May, Memphis in May? See, that's why they asses got to get gone.
I'm telling you.
That's just lame. But see, I'm gonna tell you something. See, the more crap they do like that, the bigger hole they digging for themselves. So keep on digging. Use every shovel y'all got. Use the shovel that Black Youngster used in that damn music video. Assuming, go get that shovel and use that one too to keep digging y'all self a hole. They really think they powerful. See, that's that cockiness I'm talking about, that arrogance. But you know what, Sam? Like you always say, it's the pride before the fall, baby. And when they fall, they're gonna fall hard.
James Holt is over the Memphis in May. I think he's a one of those multimillionaires in Memphis.
Who is he? Is he a politician or something? Who in the hell is he?
He's a lawyer.
Oh, was he CMG's lawyer? I got some ties to them.
I don't know if he's CMG's lawyer, but he's a lawyer. I'm looking him up right now.
Well, James, don't get caught up in something that they ain't got nothing to do with you now. James. And that what how Uncle Charlie say James called Prince Jr. Prince Senior. He said James. Uncle Charlie he a trip. Yeah, how you gonna stop somebody from patronizing the city?
Well, I see what's going on. See, he also, I guess this Memphis in May has been made into somewhat like a nonprofit organization. That's what it's looking like. So probably they donated a lot of money, because I see they taking donations for the Memphis in May too event.
Oh, okay. So
that's normally how they do it. I donate a whole lot of money. It's a tax write-off anyway, but this is what you got to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he need to be taking that money so he can pay off that money he owed Jay-Z. So why in the hell he investing it in a non-for-profit organization? He need to be taking that money, paying off his debts.
I'm telling you, $100 million, a lot of money to pay off, man, but he's spending it all on Angela.
Girl, Angela paid escort. Now that's just my opinion. Allegedly. These dudes kill me putting somebody on their arm that's basically been an industry hoe. Because first of all, you ain't got nothing special. She's been with every damn body. Is anybody that can be with who's that? when she what Ray J at one, anybody that can hook up with Ray J, honey, you know they industry hoe. Come on now. He ain't got nothing special. You know, you ain't got you a Mia J. Yeah, you know, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, Calvin.
Well, we need to boycott it. If they can't do a Dolph tribute for Memphis in May, that needs to be boycotted. And I'm serious. Because Young Dolph is Memphis.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Young Dolph said, I'm back, y'all. My stuff start messing up after I speak on certain things, but yeah, so Dolph tribute will not be happening in Memphis in May once again. So when you say once again, rest in peace, Young Dolph, did it not happen last year or something? Is this like a repeat type of situation? Because if that's happening, 2 years in a row or something going on, then that's messed up.
Moneybagg Yo them. Didn't Moneybagg Yo perform in Memphis in May last year? That's what happened, isn't it?
I don't know.
Moneybagg Yo and them don't do nothing. Moneybagg Yo and Gotti and them has never done nothing for the city of Memphis. Nothing. Other than help to contribute to a lot of this crime, destroy the younger generation behind them, and hijack the city. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. But see, here's the beauty of it all. Pre don't really need Memphis in May. You know what I'm saying? They can get their own thing going on. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm glad that, there's other avenues and opportunities and doors opening for them. Because when one door closes, God opens up several more for you.
That's true. Rest in peace, Young Dolph said Key Glock is number one.
Yeah, he number one. Because that other thing over there, little gorilla in the mist, he can bow them views all he wants to, honey. I know what it is. Yeah, gorillas in the mist. That's what they are, gorillas in the mist. Sitting up in the damn trees like monkeys, overseeing what the hell Pre doing. It's like, get you some business.
We got to show this. He said, yes, sir. That's what Key Glock said. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big ups to Key Glock. That's right, Joy. Big ups to Key Glock. Glizzock.
He said, yes, sir. Number one. Glaucoma 2.
Prince of Memphis. That's right. And they can't stand it, girl. They damn nerves is bad right now. They popping old school. What was that old school medicine folks used to take back in the day, girl, when they had bad nerves? Town.
Nerve pills.
Yeah. Yeah, they taking their damn nerve pills. Rest in peace, Young Dolph said it just be the little stuff. Dolph family still be wanting to see certain people and concerts do tributes to Dolph, but he showed love too. Yeah, of course. They should have the right to do that because they are really solely the only label that's really rocking Memphis right now. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't consider CMG rocking for Memphis because they're not there. They don't do anything for the city. So, as far as I'm concerned, y'all rocking for Atlanta, wherever the hell they live at. It just, yeah, it's crazy.
Gotti has never really had a connection. He never really rocked with Memphis. Okay, he never did. They said nerve pills. You got me rolling. I'm telling you, that's what we call them, nerve pills.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave back a lot. He did. Young Dolph gave back a lot.
That's okay, because see, they're gonna need that money for them lawyers coming up, so they shouldn't be investing it in this non-profit organization. They need to be putting that, aside for their legal fund. Cause see, when the feds come and swoop, they gonna seize all their assets and put a freeze on all their bank accounts. So they need to be putting some of that money in Swiss bank account somewhere so they can pay their lawyers.
Yeah, your guy didn't know he need to save some of that 100 mil.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you, like somebody told me last night, he better be putting some money aside because he gonna need about 5 high price lawyers.
Yeah. 5 of them, huh? He gonna need him a what's that man? The O.J. Simpson team, dream team,
My
huh?
dream team. OJ Simpson had about 10 lawyers, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He gonna need him a dream team. I wonder if Angela gonna be sitting on his side in the courtroom with her black veil over her face, supporting him.
She'll be long
Mm-hmm.
gone. She'll be
Girl,
saying, I
yeah.
can't bring that kind of bad publicity to me.
She already bringing bad publicity to herself. Cause I'm gonna tell you about me, y'all, and this real talk. Ain't no way in hell. I don't care how much money he got. Ain't no way in hell I date a man that have any type of girlish petty ways like that. You know what I mean? I like a man's man. You see what I'm saying? I like a real man. I couldn't date no man like Gotti. What's so crazy? They've been getting pre-blackballed off events all last year. Glock will not be performing at Rolling Loud this year either if they don't get it right. That's why they not on the tour. That's a damn shame.
Wow.
When Gotti gets indicted, wonder if Jay-Z going to let him go to jail and not pay back that 100 million plus interest. No, he
I
got to
bet
pay that
Jay-Z
money
got
back.
insurance. I bet he gonna own his label and all of
Yeah,
his artists.
yep. Allegedly,
And he
Gotti don't
probably
think
already
he's
do.
going to jail. He think his boss has his back. Yeah, yeah. Jay-Z ain't getting ready to lose and get tied into that stuff and rock with him. I don't know why they haven't learned by now. Once you get sent to the slammer, everybody turn their backs on you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. After the verdict is read and you are given your time, don't nobody fool with you. They may fool with you before the trial because they don't want you to talk. Want you to think that they rocking and rolling with you because they trying to keep you quiet. But as soon as you get that guilty, that gavel comes down and they say guilty and hand you your time, them folks is done with you. They're not gonna rock with you no more.
Rest in peace, Young Dog says, yep, all you have to do is contact the person throwing the events and say you don't want your ops there, and they make it happen.
Well, I will say this, and I'm not trying to incite violence or incite a riot, but Memphis need to run them up out of there. Y'all think y'all gonna take Dolph out and then come here and hijack the damn festivals and
That's
all the
right.
run their asses out of there. Boo them off the stage. Throw banana peels at them like they at the damn Apollo night. What's that? Showtime at the Apollo. Throw some damn banana peels and have Sandman Sims come out there and tap their ass off the stage.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They said the Dolph Museum is already lit.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit. Yeah, absolutely.
Is this why people be picking at Glorilla doing her concerts?
They said somebody tried to snatch her wig off in Philly. Like, y'all leave Glorilla alone. She ain't got nothing to do with none of this. You know what I'm saying? But it's a pattern. You see the pattern, Tam. They coming after anybody artist that they feel they can mess with. That CMG, and that ought to be sending light bulb head a message.
But you know what I really hate? I truly hate that Finesse 2 Times sign got caught up in that mob ties and CMG stuff, which is Moneybag Yo, Bread Gang, which is really CMG. I hate that. It's like all of it has really taken his popularity down. I mean,
Yeah.
it just dropped instantly.
Yeah.
His Facebook page don't even have 1 million followers, and Finesse 2 Times is. I mean, he's blazing. He should have 1 million followers on Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah. But they can't get to them. I'm just seeing a pattern. I'm just saying I'm just a person on the outside looking in. But from what I can see, it seemed like every time Finesse and Glorilla try to go do a show or whatever's going on with them, something happens at their venues. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, why y'all ain't messing with Moneybag Face? You see what I'm saying? And these other people. So my thing is, have that same energy when they try to come to Memphis and do stuff. Run their ass off the stage, because if Pre can't perform, ain't nobody going to perform. How about that?
It says Slow Reeler and her boss called her. As her boss called her, she bought into that shit. I want them to keep dragging her slow ass.
James and Iris, that's what I saw. Glorilla almost had her wig snatched off. Then she just took the wig off herself. Girl, I'm telling you. Shit, next they're gonna be trying to go eyelashes that she wear off of eyeballs. But it's just sad, because at the end of the day, all of them got talent. They should just be able to go on and just make their money and live and let live.
Yeah.
But when you got the evil, cancerous, jealousy demon inside of you, it's just gonna always be this. The only way that's gonna end this is that these people go to jail. I want to see the smirk wiped off their faces. That's what I want to see. I want to see the smirk, the snide smirk wiped off their faces when them alphabet boys pick their butts up. I think that'll quash a lot of this.
It's the same thing with the Grammys. No tribute to Dolph because of CMG. Sure was.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even look at the Grammys.
I don't either. I'm done with BET Awards. I'm done with the Grammys. All of that fake stuff. Girl, James and Iris, she said, what about her security? I don't think her security trying to die for no Glorilla child, please. They probably moved out the way. You know what I'm saying? I don't, and that's just me. I'm just keeping it real. I don't think they trying to die for Glorilla. They see somebody arm coming over their head to come for her wig. They just gonna go on and move out the way and let them get it. I know, Joy, girl. Yeah, that damn chia pet on chia. Yeah, like a damn chia pet growing on his face. He spritz it with water every morning, and with them little donkey teeth he got, look like his beard stink. Probably spitting all in his beard and stuff. Girls probably smell like uh bad breath. Joy, that's funny, Joy. He fake beard. Mm-mm-mm. That's all right though, because like I say, laugh now, cry later. And that's real talk. When you think you hurting somebody, man, that whooping gonna be that whooping gonna be awful. That whooping God gonna put on them, baby, gonna be awful. And I think we all gonna get a chance to sit back and witness it. That's right, Pre for life. And I get so sick and tired of people talking about since when did everybody become pre? Uh, I don't claim to be a pre artist or a pre member. I am a fan of their music, and I'm for what's right and what's wrong. I don't ride the fence, you know, and straddle the fence. I'm seeing some people out here straddling the damn fence, and they want to um, talk about everything CMG, but don't say nothing good about Pre, but still want people to rock with them. No, I already see people for what they are, because a lot of these people were never for Pre or never for Dolph. Rest in peace, Young Dolph said, I'm back. Y'all really got me wanting to speak on some things now because CMG been doing a lot behind the scenes. That's why Paper Route ain't attend the Grammys nor doing a lot of show because CMG blocking. I believe you.
They said Gotti was. See, what people don't understand is a lot of the reason that Young Dolph was angry at Gotti is because he was doing a lot of that behind the scenes. And so Young Dolph would get on live and he would go off. Gotti was quiet. That's why people say, what y'all ever hear Gotti say about Young Dolph? Young Dolph wasn't mad for nothing.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me tell you.
They can't stand to see Key Glock going up.
No, they can't stand to see him going up. But Tam, I already told you, I believe that they are becoming unhinged. The seams are bursting. They bursting at the seams. And I true. Now, this is my opinion. I'm not expecting people to agree with me, but I just really feel like, take for instance, any of them, especially Black Youngster or Jook. I don't see them giving Pre the satisfaction of ever seeing them in handcuffs, and I just really feel like they're off themselves before they give Pre the satisfaction of seeing them in cuffs. And I can see, because when the feds come get them, girl, they come 50 strong, standing all outside on your lawn and outside your door to come and get you. So I can see as soon as they hear that knock at that door and peek out the window and see all that law enforcement on their front lawn, or even if they drive and see them getting pulled over, they're off themselves before they ever let Pre see them in handcuffs because of their pride. You know what I mean? Because they know they're going to be the laughing stock, baby, and I'm going to be the first one sitting back in my chair with my popcorn laughing at them, because I can't wait to see the day that they standing up in the courtroom. But I just don't think they probably gonna let them let them even go there.
Rest in peace, Young Dolph says Dolph got his own little thing going with his own independent weed company called Flipper Cultivation that just got jumping 2023. That's doing good. Dolph a lot of stuff on the way, restaurant, etc. I sure would go to Flipper's restaurant.
I sure would too. Tam, I don't fly, but I get on a plane for that. And I got to tell y'all about a situation that happened the other day with Snoop that happened in New York with this other camp. I'm going to tell you, she going to tell y'all about it. Okay, rest in peace, Young Dolph. They just keep, I think some people just like
supporting each other. They consistently supporting each other. Snoop was in New York supporting Key Glock. Snoop got some good music out.
Tam, some people just like living on life dangerously. They just love getting up every day, walking on damn hot coals. As soon as their feet hit the floor in the morning, getting up out the bed, they stepping on hot coals. What an existence. That's not even living life. They just merely existing at this point, to be honest with you. They just going through the motions. Because you can't nobody tell me they are literally enjoying life. I think they're enjoying calling themselves being a pain and Pre's side, right? because they got to get all that they can get in before they go to jail, right? So they just doing what fools do before they get locked up.
And so she snatched that wig off before they snatched the rest of them edges off.
Leo. Wide head starts stuff and then turn a damn church mouse. He take guns to a talk battle. Punk boy, yeah. He said, check your Instagram.
Okay.
Them edges, baby. I'm gonna tell you something about edges. Once you lose them edges, ain't no coming back for that. I don't care how much do grow you massage on them. Them edges is dead. Them follicles are RIP. I can't, I'm gonna tell you something about me and wigs. Them girls be talking about, I'm melting. I'm melting it. I'm melting my wig, baby. And they be putting that damn elastic strap around that front part of that lace. Talking about my lace is melted. But then it's like when they go to pull that wig off, it's like all your edges coming out. I couldn't wear a wig all day, every day, like they be hot. They be wearing them damn wigs in 95-degree weather. It's like, good grief. Do y'all really think Gotti can fight? Hell no, Shy Bear. Not one lick. He'd be looking like that episode of Martin where Martin and Tommy Hitman Hearns was in the ring and Martin came out looking like Pumpkinhead. No, he can't fight. And Gotti can't afford to get his head turned into a pumpkin head. It's already big. No, he can't fight. I probably could whoop him. I don't know karate, but I know karate. I do a James Brown on him. I know karate, but I know karate.
So, Demon, do you think that Gotti is going to be indicted eventually?
Eventually, because I think they're working on some other stuff with him. I think that's why he is doing all this. See, they really can't slide like they want to. You know what I mean? They know they're being watched. And he know all his stuff is probably tapped and wiretapped and all of this. And I'm gonna tell you something. This is my personal opinion, and this is allegedly in my mind. I believe somebody is wired. I believe somebody's gathering intel because all these folks that's got up in jail and got all these serious charges, and then you just out riding around living your best life. I ain't buying it. I'm not buying it. Somebody wired up. Somebody gathering intel as we speak. I believe that. And when JoJo Splat was running down there to Cali, ain't no telling he probably was gathering intel his damn self. You know what I mean? Because everybody tells. Everybody but get in a jam. Everybody eventually tell. And I don't think Gotti is going to escape. He's not the real Gotti. Gotti, PSA, you are not the John Gotti of the Gottis. All right? I don't care what you call yourself. You see, even John Gotti, the real mob boss, couldn't escape the feds, right? Didn't he die in prison?
They finally got him, and he died in prison, didn't he?
Yeah. All them lives he took, all that dirt John Gotti did out in the streets, and he thought that he was a Teflon Don, baby. The Teflon only eventually wears off.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. He got cocky, didn't he?
Yeah, he got cocky. Let me tell you something. How they did. Let me tell you how they did John Gotti, girl. He had folks in his camp working with the feds, right? Girl, they was wiring up the damn apartments. He thought he was in an apartment whispering and shit. They had already been in that apartment and put bugs in the apartment. Girls, listen to every damn word he said. Then he got hip to that. So he would take his conversations and walk outside, girl. They was all up and down the street taping him and filming him talk to his crew. But either way it go, I don't care how tough a Teflon you think you are, baby. You're not badder than the feds. Believe that. castor oil. Yeah, you ain't bad, but y'all technology ain't nearly as good as the feds. I was talking to a young lady who used to date an agent, and she was telling me her boyfriend would come home and tell her stories about the equipment girl that they got when they was doing stings here in the city. They said that they had equipment girl. They sit like a block or two away from the damn house and have the equipment looking all inside the house, listening to the conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The
So when you
feds
think,
got equipment where they could sit up the street, and you're right, and point equipment through see through your house if it's a brick house.
yeah, see through your house. That's what she told me. So I know you wasn't lying about that because that girl told me that. She said, girl, I used to date an agent. She said they be sitting down a block or two away from the perpetrator's house or whoever they watching, the subject's house, girl. And said, girl, be looking all in their damn house, listening to their conversation. And then these fools forget about these drones they got out here.
Mm-hmm.
They forget. They forget about, the man up on the telephone pole dressed in a cable suit, like he the cable man, listening all in your house.
I'll support Key Glock if he do movies too.
I sure would too. He deserved to do whatever his little heart desired, whatever his dreams and goals and ambitions are. Key Glock, baby, do your thing. He got the look, and that's another thing they hating on Tam. They hate the way he looked. Got he mad because Key Glock can grow his hair out? Yeah, he can't. Girl, Gotti in his wildest dreams can't grow a full head of hair like Key Glock got. And Jay Fizzle. Jay Fizzle let his hair grow out too. They both bumping little afros, Girl, shit, Gotti's damn hairline started all the way mid ear to the back of his damn earlobes. That's why he mad. He mad because he can't wear his shirt open like Key Glock do. Shit, Key Glock showing them little abs and got his little fro going on. Girl, he mad as hell. Rest in peace, Young Dolph said, and oh yeah, a lot of people not gonna like it, but Glock finna be doing movies. He ain't feeling the rap no more. And you know what? Go whatever he wants to do. I support him. Yeah. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I think like even with Jody Badass Tam, I think she's not feeling music no more after Dolph passed away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she has not done anything. I don't think that she is either.
Mm-hmm.
I think it really hurt them because you get to thinking about you was just planning your career with somebody that was helping you, and then in the next sense, somebody has just snuffed the life out of them for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. So you know what? Music is not for everybody. Just because you're talented, just because you can sing. And I've seen some people tell that you got a lot of gospel artists. They could sing R&B, secular music if they wanted to. Worldly music if they wanted to, but they choose to sing gospel music. You see what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
just because you can sing or just because you can rap doesn't mean that that's ultimately where you're gonna what you're gonna wind up doing for life. And I think, in my own opinion, rap to me should really just be a means to an end, not a means to an end. What am I trying to say? It should just be the start of something bigger, a greater. You know what I mean? Because if you have a mindset to go off and do other things, you know, just because you start out being a rapper or start out in the music industry doesn't mean that that's where you have to wind up. It's so many other things that if you have the talent to do it or the mindset to do it, just go ahead and do that. You don't have to stick with something just because that's what you started out doing.
Robert says, why head mad because Dolph still the king of Memphis, Tennessee, and he ain't. And he never was. Never will be.
Theo said, in his body, that picture of Gotti with his shirt off made me throw up, girl. Oh, rest in peace said Jody Badass in the cosmetics now. Good for her.
Oh, okay. I need to see because I love cosmetics. I need to see what she's selling because I will support her.
Yeah, I will too. Absolutely.
I'll buy some lip glosses and stuff in a minute.
Althea girlfriend, we ain't never too old to look, baby. I'm gonna look. I'll look at them 25 now. I ain't gonna date nobody 25, but I'll sure be looking. You know, saying, honey, if I could turn back the clock, if I could turn back the hands of time.
They say he can't big head has cow licks.
Yeah. He got cow licks and man titties. What they say, man boobs. Don't nobody want to look at that. Ugh. These crash dummies are dumber than a box of rocks. Yeah, they are. Hey, Clarinetta. Yeah, man boobs. He mad because Dolph was tall, thin, chocolate, and I promise you, everything Dolph put on just laid, melted to his body, baby. It's like it was just tailor made for him. Dolph stayed fresh to death. And all these guys do. I'm gonna tell you something, girl. I look at their jewelry that they've been posting. I said, they looking like walking icebergs. I mean, they dripping. They jewelry is like iced out. They iced out, and all of their clothes look good on them. You know, uh, they mad because their clothes don't even hang right on them. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they don't. Ocean head.
That's what I call him the other night, Ocean Head. They said, I'm not into some types of rap music, but Key Glock knows how to dress. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
He got it
All
from
of them know how to dress, so they all dress
Walmart.
nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just mad. They mad at his youth. They mad because he looked good. They just mad, period, girl. Shit, Key Glock could put on a paper sack. They be mad at that.
Well, but guess what? He keeps on persevering. I mean, he
Yeah.
just keep pushing forward. He might throw out a little subliminal every now and again, but it's not often, and he just keep killing them with success.
Althea down here talking about Key Glock makes me want to. Oh, Althea, he can get it, can he, girl? Say Key Glock can get it.
It's somebody else that like Key Glock. I think Miss Diane likes Key Glock too.
Ramona Rice said Jook head big too. Girl, Jook look like what I say the other night, Jook looked like Fufu's evil stepsister Ooga Booga. That's what I call Jook Ooga Booga. Grove Hero A Legacy tour starts March 2nd in Clarksville, Tennessee. Okay, Grove.
I'm gonna support him when he because I think he always end in Memphis. I'm gonna make sure that I go out there and buy some stuff from his food truck.
Yeah, see, they doing a damn thing, and you just can't stop people's greatness. You know, these are God's chosen ones, and they should have learned that the night that earthquake happened. Tam, you said that earthquake happened when Dolph passed away. They should have known that Pre and Dolph were God's chosen ones.
I'm
I know
telling you,
that's
God shook the earth, and it could be felt. It was felt all the way down there to St. Louis.
yeah.
That's about 400 something miles away.
Throw a wig on Big Jook and call him Sweet Pea. Mm.
And
No,
shout out to Grove Hero too.
Yeah, shout out to Grove Hero. Yeah, he and you know what's so what's so powerful for them is the fact that they're consistent. You know what I mean? They might not do it on other people's time because you can't sit back to my well they should be dropping more music. They should be doing it back to back and simultaneously. The fact of the matter is that they working and they working hard. So the very ones that's talking about what they should be doing. What are you doing with yourself? It always the ones that ain't got nothing going on in their life, sitting back, judging about and clocking and on their time, trying to see what the hell they doing. To me, they've been consistent since Dolph passed away. It was consistent before he passed away. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Grove keeps it 100. He do.
Yeah.
Their swag is unmatched. I'm telling you, Dow said in one of his posts, he said I couldn't hire a what do you call a designer? What do they call those dressers? The people that dress them up, I forgot what they call it. Not a fashion designer, but
The wardrobe
a
people.
wardrobe stylist. That's what he said. He said I
Mhm.
couldn't have. He said I couldn't have a wardrobe stylist if I tried. He was already letting him know he knew how to dress. He knew
Yeah.
how to put himself together.
Yeah. But you know what, Tam? I'm gonna tell you something. If the boys was wearing Levi's and Converse gym shoes, they still would be hated on. You know what I'm saying? Because they are an extension of Dolph.
Yeah.
That's it, and that's all. If they wore fake jewelry, Levi's and Converse every day, they still would be hated on. So that's why they have to push that much harder in whatever their endeavors are. They have to just keep moving forward because you cannot let unsightly termites and groundhogs uh, take the blessings of God away from you. God has put them in a position to make money and create generational wealth. And that's what they're going to continue to do. You can't stop nobody's blessings. So you can blackball and make calls and do whatever you think you are doing to hurt somebody. You can't stop God's blessings.
No, you can't stop God's blessings, and I think that's what frustrates a lot of people, Demon, especially when they have mental illnesses. They understand or they try to stop God's blessings, and when God shows them you can't stop my blessings that I have predestined or preordained for somebody, that's when they get about trying to take a person's life. Dolph
Hmm.
couldn't be stopped. He said, I'm gonna make money to the end.
That's
And they
right.
saw that they couldn't stop him. They kept trying to kill him, and then they finally did because they couldn't stand to see him be blessed. And now look at the position that they in. Not only have they put themselves, they messed themselves up trying to mess young Dolph up, but they messing up a whole lot of people. And it's a whole lot of other people that's just too willing to get pulled in for some money. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
No, it's sad.
And it's all for naught when you look at it because uh, you're not really enjoying your money. You're not going to be able to enjoy it. You know, and some of these little crash dummies that get a little money, it go through their fingers as soon as they get it. So, 9 times out of 10, they don't have nothing to show for it but some designer clothes, and a few pills in their pockets. But um, like I say, they're not living; they're existing at this point because every day, I'm sure they have to get up and look over their shoulder. Every day, their feet hit the floor when they wake up and get up out that bed. They don't know what day is going to be the day that them people come for 'em. Because they know they coming, they just don't know when they coming. This gonna be like if anybody has ever followed the documentary of Pearl Harbor, how Pearl Harbor did the sneak attack on the U.S. over there in Hawaii. This gonna be, the feds are gonna be like Pearl Harbor on CMG.
One thing for sure, they coming. They coming, and I can't understand why they still doing all they can to try and prevent them from coming. It still ain't gonna work out because It's like they still trying to play God, but that's just the way it's got to happen. They determined their own future when they decided that they could not stand to see young Dolph alive.
He said, "Oh yeah, if make it make sense watching this, I saw you in them comments saying Jamarcus wasn't driving the white Benz. How you know somebody was driving? It's goofy. You see both of the shooter was on same side." Rest in peace, young dog. Make it make sense. Knows too much. You know, he know everything. You can't tell him nothing. He used to come over here and Tam chat and just, you know, he just thought he knew it all. So, in other words, what he's trying to debunk what Tamara said yesterday, because she said Jamarcus was driving the car. So he's saying he over in comments somewhere saying Jamarcus wasn't driving. Well, I'm rolling out with what Tamara said. Okay, because you know she got that from a credible source. So I'm riding out with that. It don't matter, you know, it don't matter who was driving. Somebody was driving it. And whoever was driving it, they ain't getting out of jail.
They ain't getting out of jail. They sure not.
He was in dude chat with him acting like he never been over here. You know, make it make sense goes to Tamara's channel, get jewels, and then he go to other channels and put comments out like he the one that knows everything. Whatever, you know, it's all good. But at the end of the day, whoever's driving that damn car going to jail. Or if they already in jail, they not getting out. Because you know, Tam, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know how Tennessee does it, but in some states, you know, if you drive somebody to commit a crime, or you in the car with them and they commit a crime and that person winds up losing their life, you get charged with murder too.
With the exact same thing. I thought it was like that in Tennessee.
Yeah, I know it is here. You know, if I drive you to the liquor store and you decide to hop out the car and go rob the liquor store and you kill the proprietor of that liquor store, then the driver gonna get charged with murder too. And I think that's why in Dolph's case, a few of them charges were upgraded, or they added, or they tacked on more charges, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, they are, Shy Bear. These bloggers are sending their people to watch Tam. We lit over here. Yeah, we litty over here. Mm-hmm. Tam always lit. But you know, at the end of the day, Shy Bear, everybody knows that Tam is credible. You know, so dislike her all you want to, but y'all still come over here to see what y'all can see and hear what you can hear. So you can go back and do a video on it and act like, you know, everybody getting their news from you and you the one with the sources. No, I think we all have enough common sense to know what's up. And I would like to drop a bomb and shut everything up about the car because he was driving. Y'all remember I always said we saw them in South Memphis the day before in the same car looking for Dolph. Wow.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think Tim did say, you know, they was trying to get up with Dolph that Monday.
That Monday. They was trying to get up with Dolph that Monday.
Yeah.
Like I said, the person that told me that, you know, they reassured me. They said, well, anyways, it's in the video.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I haven't seen Make It Make Sense over here in a long time. Make It Make Sense might be blocked. But
I think they changed their name to Clark Think or something. Yeah. Then change back to Make It Make Sense. I think they used two different names.
I can't understand why people, you know, can't worry about their own, you know what I mean, their own situation. I don't go look at other people's channels and then do vlogs on what I don't like. To me, that's number one. Is bullying. It's bullying, but then it's a whole lot of other stuff going on with that too. Especially when you know, it has gone further than bullying, and we all know that. James Strange says when a police officer in Florida got killed and the killer got killed, they prosecuted the wife also because it was her gun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's just like, another case, and it's been several cases like this. If three guys go do a lick and say the person that they trying to do the lick on shoot at them and one of them out of the three get killed, they charge the perpetrators. They don't charge the person that uh was going to be the potential victim. They don't charge the victim. They charge the ones that was doing the lick because they said, yeah, well, y'all was going to do the lick, so y'all the reason why he got killed. Yeah. See, they them charges be, crazy. And that's why I say whoever got shot at the time Dolph was hit, if somebody got hit at the same time, they probably have up them charges and charge them with their attempted murder. I'm surprised they didn't, Tam.
She said, "Y'all got me dying laughing. Can't wait until CMG goes down for what they have done to Dolph. They going down.
Yeah, going down.
We know that they going down. Dolph daughter just dropped her. I saw that. Aria has a line, a clothing line or something out.
When is her birthday, Tam?
It was yesterday or the day before.
Happy birthday, Ari. I think she turned 6.
Yeah, she turned 6 years old.
Happy birthday to Ari. Happy birthday to Ari. Love and hugs, baby girl.
Looking your just daddy like her dad.
Yes, she does. Look just
All
like
he said was on the 24th.
Oh, the 24th. Okay. Yeah, that's her daddy, Mini Me. She looked just like, and Trey looked like his daddy too now.
He got his mother's features, but the way his eyes and stuff, his facial feet, the way he looks and stuff like that, he makes faces just like his dad.
He sure does, and the way he stand, and you look at him like from a side profile. I said, yeah, that's Dolph all day long.
They say they just had a shooting on the north side of Memphis. Wow.
My cousin in Chicago.
It is a war zone in Memphis. It is. These folks, I don't know, Dima. I don't know if it's that they're on drugs. These young folks gone stone crazy. My cousin in Chicago went to rob the dope man. He was the driver waiting. He got charged with murder because the people who he drove there killed the drug dealer.
That's right. Yep. That's how they doing it. And Dolph Museum coming to Chi-Town this Sunday. And Trey gonna be a ball player. Just wait. He got a personal trainer. Give it a year. Yeah. Dolph couldn't have picked a better partner when he picked and chose Mia J to be the mother of his children. Mia J is not ratchet. She's very classy. To me, she's a class act. She's beautiful. She's well spoken. She's spiritual. And, the way that people out here on these YouTube streets tried to drag Mia J, girl, is a sin and a shame. And they should be ashamed of themselves, especially these female bloggers. How you drag another sister that you've never met before in your life. But, God is going to sustain her, and he's doing that. Because I'm going to tell you something. I truly believe in my heart that those children are going to grow up and do great things in life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
You could tell
You
they're
know,
well mannered and stuff too.
yeah, well mannered, and yeah, they're gonna grow up and do great things.
I could
'Cause I-
tell. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you how I knew that Young Dolph was gonna get justice in totality. When I saw, you have to, when you start seeing people, Mia started getting up early. She was having, because a lot of times I'll be standing in the restroom with and listening to her prayer. She started having early morning prayer back here. I don't know, maybe it was back here in the summertime or something. And when people start getting up praying and petitioning God, petitioning heaven for
Mhm.
breakthroughs, she was talking about forgiveness and healing and healing her pains and things of that nature. God honored that. And that's the
Absolutely.
reason why what happens is, the people that God has in place, I don't know, it gives them an interest. And then people that know things about what
Mhm.
happened, it makes them brave and bold enough, to alert the authority so that they can start looking into stuff. That's the reason
That's
why I
right.
said they couldn't get away with this if they wanted to, because God just ain't gonna let it happen. I don't care what they try to do to witnesses, they ain't getting away with this.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Happy birthday, new to you. I didn't know your birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, Mama. I
Happy
hope you
birthday,
enjoyed
new
your
to
day.
you.
Yeah, they're not gonna get away with this. You know. Uh,
Because
and
God
and
said, when I get them back for what they did, you're going to see me get them back.
and the
I'm
cookie is
doing good,
already
Brown
crumbling.
Sugar. Yes, indeed.
One day or two injured. Where is this at? August. Is that the North Memphis incident?
Is that in North Memphis, August? These clicks gone crazy. It's like a new gang, or they calling them clicks, just popping up every other day. And
But
these
you
folks
know,
have gone crazy. And they in the
Tim,
same neighborhoods.
like you said, it's the drugs. Because look at that boy Ezekiel, what he did. We know that boy got a hold of some bad drugs. He had to go out there on a damn killing spree. You know what I mean? But see, drugs messes with your brain stem, your brain cells. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what them drugs have people out here doing. So I think that's why the crime is up in every city, not just Memphis. Crime is up everywhere. Should they feeling like they can jump off buildings and fly with an invisible cape on like they Superman? You know what I mean? You remember
Mm-hmm.
how that acid used to have them tweaking, girl? Had them out here jumping off buildings and stuff. I never
Watch me say,
prayed.
I never prayed for a ninja to go to jail until straight drop. They said it's Trey
Mhm.
Trey's eyes. You could tell that Trey Trey is still hurt about his dad.
Yeah, he heard. Because he old enough to understand. See, the baby
Yeah.
girl is still a baby. She don't understand. But you know what? They sister and brother. You know they talk, and I'm sure
Mm-hmm.
he talked to her like he feel like he have to take his daddy's place. You see what I'm saying? So can you imagine a young boy having to comfort his sister, his little sister?
Mm-hmm.
See, because siblings talk behind closed doors, and when they by themselves playing, he talked to his little sister,
What did
and
Grow
that's why I
Hero
say,
say? He said to his mama, "Mama, I miss my dad."
yeah.
And then Black Youngster them wanted to get on the internet and laugh and troll that. Black Youngster them got family members and stuff like that. Why did they think that was okay? Regardless to whether they was if they had been involved or not, why do they think it would be okay to laugh at a human being losing their life?
But hurt people. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying hurt people meaning that hurt came from Dolph. I'm just saying in general, when people are soulless and they've experienced whatever drama that triggers this evilness, that's what they do. Hurt people want to see other people hurt. and will go to any length to see you hurt at anybody's expense. They don't care if it's at your mama's expense, at your kids' expense. They'll go through any and all channels to see you hurt because they all jacked up. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. They said when he spoke at the memorial, he said he was going to be great for his dad. Wow.
He said facts because they do be having conversations because Mia heard that I'm assuming song and Trey was right there. That what Grove was talking about. Oh wow. Yeah, Trey a big boy and he's intelligent. He's a smart kid. You know, Dolph don't have no dumb kids. You know, he's got, he's got intelligent they got intelligent parents and them kids are smart. Especially Trey, you can tell he's smart. He know what's going on. Mm, mm, mm.
Robbie says, Miss T, when people are evil and jealous, they don't care like humans. That's so true.
That's true.
That's so true.
Yeah.
August said, I'm 65 and I love the Dolph. I love my Dolph and I'm in Louisiana.
Shout out August.
Shout out to Louisiana.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'ma still hold on to hope and say what I said when I first joined your channel, Tam. I believe the second half of Dolph's case is going to ultimately be a RICO. I really do. Now, that's what I'm holding out hope for. Yeah, absolutely. All right, sister girl, I'm going to hop down and let you continue on with your program.
Okay.
And meanwhile, on the next, hey guys, on the next episode of When Sliding Goes Wrong, maybe we'll get Tam and rest in peace, Young Dolph, to drop some more jewels.
Yeah.
Love y'all. I'm gonna hop down. I'll be in the comments.
Okay, love you too. Thanks for coming up.
All right, mama.
All right. Yeah, we've been on 3 hours and I didn't even realize that. It don't even seem like it. Normally, when we've been on this long, I could feel it. I started getting tired. I don't even feel tired. I mess around and have y'all on here for 3 more hours. I was supposed to do some videos. I really wanted to do a video about Cornelius Smith. With someone had the person, that told me about the white car on yesterday. Had also dropped some jewels about Cornelius Smith since he's been in jail. Kenny said 3 more. Thank you, Watch Me. And I was like, I was supposed to do that this morning, but I had to go handle some business this morning. Robbie says, I pray the feds get them all with the big fish. Oh, absolutely. I wonder how this data breach is going to affect a lot of cases. That's something. I think with the United States, they've started. I don't know. They're going to have to stop allowing any and everybody to. They're going to have to get some training. Think of some more innovative ways as it relates to this technology, and everybody can't have access to that. Because they be trying to train everybody. All other countries, a lot of these foreigners don't even like the Americans. Go on and tell us now, Miss T, so you won't have to come back on tonight. Well, I was going to do a video about Cornelius. He really dropped some gems about Cornelius. Like I said, with Jamarcus, I just happened to asked him about Jamarcus, and he was like, well, Jamarcus' fingerprints. He said Jamarcus got caught up because his fingerprints was on that car. And he said Jamarcus went and parked that. He was the one that went and parked that car over at on Bradley Street. So, and then he said that we think that Jamarcus is gonna try to play that role that he didn't know that they was going to go commit a hit or whatever. Rest in peace, Young Dog says he's not lying. That person worked downtown, so I mean he wouldn't have a reason to lie. And he had contacted me at 4 a.m. He had contacted me at 4 a.m. on social media. He was trying to get in touch with me to tell me that. So I'm sure he had heard some people talking about that. But like I said, he worked right downtown, right in the midst of that. But he really had he was was telling me about Cornelius Smith, because he he's definitely right in the midst of that situation, of that as it relates to Cornelius, since he's been in jail. So yeah, I was going to do a video. A lot of people tend to have thought that Cornelius is innocent. I never did. You know, I never did. I never did. They said Corn Dog the cleaner. A lot of people was claiming that Cornelius was a janitor, and hey, he might have been a janitor at some point. But the person I was talking to last night kind of told me something else. Thanks, Demon. Straight drop. Oh, I got some tea on straight drop too. I got some more tea on straight drop too. Yeah, I got some more tea on him. Rest in peace. Young Dow says he wasn't a janitor. He used to clean Gotti them people barbershop. That's a gem. Wow. 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 True Aquarius says, even after they heard you talking about how much stuff they found in his house. Absolutely. I'm telling you, like, hmm. I kept saying from the beginning, even when they had 2,000 pages, even before they said they had 2,000 pages. Okay, because y'all know it's up to 200,000 now, but I was like, y'all, based on what I've been hearing, I don't know how Cornelius I'm gonna get out of this. I don't. I didn't know. Y'all know the barber shot Big Bank boy got killed at. Oh, wow. Mm, wow. Isn't that something? Wait, so he didn't have his own business? Mm-mm. Mm. I think Cornelius was just like the rest of them. He was hired. Um, they was able to hire him for hits. Um, Cornelius was not ever an innocent person. Rest in peace, Young Dog says Player Code dropped the gem too, because y'all do know when Juke got picked up the last time, he told all the business about Youngster and all. hmm. Corn Dog was perpetrating. Well, I told y'all, Youngster, when people saying it could have been a marketing ploy, I said Youngster was kind of talking like he was he was hurt. When people start talking about I'm gonna write a book, that's not something that a street dude would say. Okay. Um, if it's a marketing, you know, I don't know. It just it sounds like some when people start saying I'm gonna write a book, that's something a person that's hurt would say. So y'all know how that is. Y'all know how that goes. You guys make sure you hit the like button. Rest in peace, Young Dog says true Aquarius. I'm glad you peeped it, got it wrong though, because he letting Juke get by and trying to put everything on Youngster. Youngster a goofy, but all this not his fault. Gotta need to man up. Gotta after a while gonna be trying to save his own ass. But didn't I say this in the beginning? I said if he had to choose, it was gonna be his brother. But I mean, I don't think he know what's in store for him though. Joy Loves God says Ninja can't speak good broken English. How the hell you going to write a damn book? Gotti would never man up because let's see, he's a B. I look at people's eyes, they are the windows to their soul, and you can see they are being haunted. Oh, for sure. You have to reap what you sow. You just take a person from their life just because, it's jealousy mixed with you know, anger, and they don't even know what they be mad at a person about. They think they great. Yeah, I bought a t-shirt and the sweatshirts are sweet. Okay. That's what you see Miss T keep it saying they all going to jail. They said unless he's writing a pop-up book. Yeah, it sounds like a threat. That's something that's something when these women date these high profile men and they cut them off. The first thing they say is, I'm gonna write a book, a tell-all book. That's the first thing they say. I'm gonna write a tell-all book. And I think they blackballing him for real too. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see something. They don't promote youngster at all. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. Wow. And his stuff on his YouTube, his new album, they ain't hardly get no hits. One of them from 3 days ago got 2,000 hits. Now they'll probably go buy some now, but some views. But hmm. Althea says, I pray that nothing happens to all that was involved are held accountable. Key Glock with number one already. Yeah, Glock is number one. Ask him why he not with Rock Nation. Jay didn't want him. That's what I heard. Now that's what I had been hearing. That's what I had been hearing. Questions. How did they shoot him 20 times but no gunpowder nowhere on him? No. Yeah, he's gonna start buying views. Hold on, let's look at what Mia J is saying. Mia says, people always ask me, how do you find the willpower to keep going? And oftentimes I be thinking to myself, hell if I know, I be surprising myself daily, laugh out loud, but if I be truthful, I really do know. First and foremost, the most obvious source of my strength is none other than the biggest boss we ain't seen thus far, but experienced daily, God. But aside from him, my strength is ignited by the image of the woman I want my daughter to become, but who must be illustrated by and through me. I can't illustrate my brokenness because I don't want her to become broken. I can't illustrate a lack of faith because I don't want her to become a woman who lacks faith. I can't illustrate laziness and allow depression to defeat me because she can't believe that either traits are more victorious than she. I don't know why I can't. She said, my motivation is to navigate the valley of my journey with such grace that when the day comes that my daughter will have to journey her valley, she has a map of what it looks like from me. She said, my daughter is watching me. That's how important my decisions are. The Aria collection. Wow. Black fathers deserve to grow old. I'm gonna hit the heart on that. And I wonder if it's in Target. I tried to watch the video, but it was the worst thing ever. Um, they chose each other. She built for it. He was strong, and so is she. That's true. I thought so, but somebody told me last night that they think that their trial, with all that's going on, because there's so much going on, um, they think it might start at the beginning of 2025. But I don't know. It could just be for some. But you have to understand that Dawes case is being made into a RICO case. We already know that, right? It's being made a RICO. I think I had always said pay close attention to FBG Duck's case, because FBG Duck's case and Young Dolph's case are going to mirror each other. August says the rap game going to explode with Kim Porter book come out. It's tell all time. So is Kim Porter's book is gonna still come out? Because I thought Puffy took her out of here so it wouldn't come out. Hmm. Wow. Yep, Big Rico, they gonna let Keon out and put him in it soon. He think he got off. Oh Lord. I tell you. Oh, it's gonna be released by her friend. I hope the friend don't come up missing, because we know Puffy is evil. We know how evil he is. Um, hey, Miss Anissa. That's the same thing I said. All of the ones that's out going to be brought back in for the Rico. And DK Daddy, yep, Vato, aka Corey, too, because he think he a recruiter or something for them, and think he got ranked because he shot Dow. Um, but we're not gonna speak on Big Jook best friend. I think it's a darn shame what these men did. They know they wrong. Big Jook, all of them, they wrong for that. And then people want to give them passes talking about, what they street dudes. People don't care nothing about that. They was wrong for what they did. They was dead wrong. I'm talking about going as far back as 2017. That's messed up. Kawana says it looks like one of them having a nervous breakdown. That's what happens. God allow you to witness it. He prepares the table for you in the presence of your enemies. I always said that. I said, and then he's going to give young Dolph's family a seat at the front of the table to witness the get back. Because regardless and contrary to what they might say, how many hits they think they can put on women and children and men, God is the biggest gangster of them all. Okay? And God roared that night and shook the earth because they tried to place themselves in the place of God and took young Dolph out because they couldn't control their jealousy. And so that was an indication of what was to come. He shook the earth and now he's shaking up their lives. And it's just the beginning. So they may as well have just left young Dolph alone. Okay? Because life as they know it would never be the same. Because God ain't going to let it happen. You think God going to let Ari and Trey and Mia J and Dolph's parents and siblings and stuff and people that truly love Dolph be hurt and let these folks sit out and live a normal life and they the reason for all of this hurt? Absolutely not. God says that I am not a man that I shall lie or the son of man where I have to repent. So if they don't reap what they sow, that means that God is, he lied. His word is a lie. And he said that he's not a liar. He cannot lie. So they know they got to get it back. Those are just the laws of the earth. You're going to reap what you sow. They sowed them seeds. The good thing about it is Dolph didn't sow them seeds. They planted them seeds. They planted them. They had an urgency to take him out. Okay, for whatever reasons, they wanted to play God. And so now God is getting ready to let them know I am the true living God, not you. Not you and your money. Because I'm going to make sure the feds drain y'all of that. One thing about money, it dissipates once it's, feds start draining you, anything can happen. Okay, and then money starts to get low. Okay, and that's a strategy of the federal government, drain them, freeze their money up. Okay, and then God turn his people up. So they definitely gonna reap what they sow. But this is the future that they decided for themselves and their children. At least their children gonna get to come and see them in jail. Dolph's children got to go down to the grave. All they got is memories. They kids will get to see them over behind the bars. But then, I think it's a pitiful father when you looking at your damn child and saying, I just couldn't stand to see another man be great. He said something that I didn't like. I had to get him up out of here. So you chose your pitiful emotions over your children. Because that's ultimately what you do. And your kids suffer when you have to go away and your wives and your baby mamas and things of that nature. You're going to be absent from your family too. So you chose jealousy over your own damn family. And so that's ultimately what happens. And so when their kids and stuff are bitter at them, because they're no longer on the outside, because they'll never see the light of day again. And if they don't sit their asses down, I'm going to tell you what the guy told me last night. They're going to sit down somewhere when they find out they're going to put their damn finger in that socket. And y'all know exactly what that meant. Okay? But see, they don't have no issues with knowing that these folks going to send some of these little dudes up to the electric chair upstate. Because they feel like they ain't none of my damn child. I don't give a damn about these little dudes. They crash dummies anyways. But maybe the game gonna change when they figure out that they might be looking at it too, because they the ones constantly sending these damn hits. So ultimately, they really are the ones that's the serial killers. Okay. See, people are right with destruction and destroying as long as they feel like they are omitted. Okay. Lord have mercy. Glorilla said, no lie. If Dolph was alive, I would have signed with Pre, not CMG. Oh my God, they edit again. Lord have mercy. They go in the meth house and we've been on here for almost 4 hours though. It was time for them to go into the meth house and get high and all that. And now they back out. Okay, they done wandered back out the meth house to their phone. Althea says, I saw that. Did anyone see Glorilla come in? Yeah. That's somebody trolling. That's some crazy person trolling. I told y'all they just wandered out of the meth house. They just wandered out of the damn meth house and looked down at their phone. Oh, T is still on. Wandering out of the damn meth house. They done been, yeah, they was trolling a little bit earlier. We've been on for almost 4 hours, so they've been gone for about 2 hours. So, that's enough time to go into the meth house and, get stoned out of their minds. Now they done wandered out. The dope man done kicked them out the meth house because they done spent all their money on the meth. So they kick them out. They've been trolling and under different rap. I'm telling you, they've been trolling. They don't get tired. They pitiful. They said Glorilla is a beautiful black woman from the countrysides. I'm telling you, wasted energy. But they geeked up. They geeked up for real. They geeked up. I told y'all they done wandered out of the meth house. They was in there for 2 hours. Okay, now they done wandered out. So y'all know they good and high. They'll be passed out. But they've been up early, so they might not be up late tonight. Cause y'all know they normally sleep all day because they be in a drug coma. And then they get up late at night to troll, getting high. But they got their fix early. Okay. They done got their fix pretty early today. Rest in peace, Young Dog says Glorilla just ain't got no sense. She signed a 360. What mean whatever the label put in her, she got to put back in their pockets. I'm telling you. Andre said, I'm the one that's been creating all those accounts. Andre, I believe you too. Athea says, I feel kind of sorry for her. She just got caught up in something that she don't know how to get out of. Rest in peace, Young Dog says, that's why Gotti got no problem buying her all them chains and watches because he know she got to pay him back. Yeah, she paying him back, and she probably paying him back with interest. I wonder, is Glorilla making any money other than that advancement that he gave her? I wonder if she's making any money, and that concerns me because they ought to be ashamed of themselves. I mean, I know, they saying, well, she got this fame. That's the issue with a lot of our people. They take the fame, but damn the fame. Is she getting any generational wealth? Is Glorilla making any damn money other than that advancement that they gave her? That's what I want to know. Is she making any money? They said Gotti got her hypnotized with fake fame and clout. Rest in peace, Young Dog says, I don't think so because somebody threw liquor on her at a show because she ain't perform. Gotta be telling that girl if they give you 30 to 50K for a show, don't perform. Leave with the money. Wow. You got to understand she never had nothing. Now she blowing up. They treating her bad. I wish Glorilla, I wish Glorilla never had signed that. They only signed Glorilla so they could steal that song. They wanted to license that song, and that's the reason. That's exactly what he went after. They want to steal that song, get their high price lawyers, and take that song from that young man. They might have thought it was her song, but I'm sure they knew that it wasn't. But I want to know, is she making any money? Because I heard she ain't. The folks on the streets of Memphis say them folks is robbing her, is screwing her royally. And it's a shame. It's a shame because they know Glorilla came from the trenches. And regardless to us not liking her signing to CMG as a mother, I have an issue with them taking advantage of her. As another woman, they know damn well it's not right. God ought to be ashamed of himself. It's a damn shame before God. And they already did that because they had to pay him some type of hush money because he not even talking about that song anymore, and got his song on her project. He trapped her. Freaking devil, yeah. Yes, because that picture of Yo Gotti face when him and Angela Simmons were at that Grizzlies basketball game told it all. He definitely got heavy guilt. Well, in the back of his mind, he got to know that his day is coming. As a matter of fact, yeah, he know that day coming. It's already for an appointed time. Okay. That's the beautiful thing about it. God is it's already got a date. It's got a future date. God has stamped that. It's already been stamped by God. He know he gonna walk into it. He just don't know what day it is. So ain't no need in putting no hit on nobody. See, that's the damn mistakes that they make when God has stamped it. I mean, it's gonna happen regardless to what they do. And that's what they mad about. They mad because all the money they making, they can't put a hit. They can't use their money to put a hit on God. He the biggest gangster and untouchable for real. Because they had to pay him some type of hush money because he not even talking about the song anymore and got his song on her project. Oh wow. So they done paid him off and let him work with her again, huh? I noticed that it quietly went away. My point, the post took Gotti to court. That's what I thought was going to happen, but it seems like dude went quiet. She gonna look down on them one day and smile and look at me now. You guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please do hit the like button. If y'all haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. Rap game is the new dope game. Yeah. Gotti going to chef her if she ever wakes up. Yeah, he is. He is. You could donate to the channel via Cash App. It's right there on the screen. Um, he said he doesn't see the like button. Hmm. The like button should be at the bottom. Hello, truly grateful. Mm-hmm. Althea says Gotti thinks he is doing damage control. All he doing is promo. Can y'all hear me talking? Can y'all hear me? If y'all can hear me, do a thumbs up. Dude should have still took it to court just based off the principle of the situation. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay. Okay. So I found out something about straight drop. I'm gonna do a video on it. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on it as it relates to since he's been in jail. Anissa said, "Who is dude?" Mm. Acting happy and really miserable. Acting like he is in love but not. Acting like it's all good but it's not right. He definitely got to put on an act. You know, that's what people do. They have to make you think that everything is okay, but their eyes show it all. I'm sure they wish that they could take what they did back, you know, because nobody would have even had an issue, you know, with nothing that's going on in his life. You know, ain't nobody hating on him and Angela or anything like that. But you know, God could have blessed him, you know, if that's what he wanted, if he feel like that's a blessing with that anyways. Oh yeah, the young man that wrote that song F nigga free or did the beats or something. He produced it or something. But as Ed had always said, you know, God will allow you to attain what you want. Make it look like you winning. And he puts you in a position for everybody to see you fall. Okay, because Daw's family has to get some retribution. Them folks been praying. Those folks have been praying. So so y'all know God is gonna get his get back. He's toxicity at its finest, yes. All right, y'all. We've been on here almost 4 hours. I'm gonna get off, and I'm going to drop some videos tonight, though. Okay, but I'm gonna get off so I can get ready to eat. Okay, but I really appreciated you guys getting on earlier. That means a lot to me. The support that I give for the channel, the people that rock with me, 100%. I want you guys to know that I truly appreciate you a lot. As I say, as I work hard to bring you good content and honest content, okay? And we just gonna keep rocking out over here, doing what I do. Like I said, I'm on here to vlog, and that's it. That's all. I'm not on here to beef. I'm not on here to have a hit put on me. I'm not on here to be harassed or to have my family harassed, you know, or anything like that. I'm on here to be great. Okay. That's it and that's all. And I'm not gonna do anything short of that. Okay. I want you guys to like I said, know how much I appreciate you guys. This has been great conversation. We had some fun. Um, I know with us being on here, at one time we had what up to 200 people. So you know, I just ask God to shield and protect us all. Any evilness, any evil thoughts, any evil thing that has been spoken against us, any wickedness, we reverse the curse and send it back to the senders. May it manifest in their life in less than 30 days. No weapon formed against any of us and our family shall prosper. Anything that rises up against us will be condemned. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. It has been an absolute pleasure. I love you guys. I'll talk with you later.